Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'ma tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap. Yeah. What's today? Thursday. Tap.
Thursday.
The
Friday
Eve. And great morning, Shawn Robinson. Great morning to everybody on my IG Live. I'm about to get Jay Black and Sexy Mo on the IG Live. Get them in the club. Top of the morning, Tony Pettit Ford on IG Live. Everybody on there. We about to get this whole thing popping. It's a Thursday, one day closer to Friday. Jay Black, how was your night last night?
Last night was cool. Last night was Wednesday night. What did I do last night? Oh, I was supposed to meet my daughter's new boyfriend, and I guess he got scared off, so it never happened. So it was even easier. They didn't show up.
He was supposed to meet. They were supposed to show up where, at your house?
At the house, yeah. Supposed to meet him. They've been together. I said I need 6 months at least. After 6 months, then I start considering.
Yeah, don't bring
someone.
his ass over here before 6 months.
So it's been over 6 months, and I was like, all right. But I was like, no, I'm gonna drill him. I do the whole thing. I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. But it didn't happen. He punked up. That's what I'm assuming happened. And all of a sudden, he's not coming, and she don't want to talk about it. So I'm like, Good morning, Kelly, Afro Queen. But yeah, that was mine. That was mine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I washed my car yesterday because it was 80 degrees in Philly the next 3 days. It's going to be hot. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll talk about the washing of the car.
Yeah.
So, did your daughter call you or text you or anything and let you know what was going on?
Yeah. She didn't want to talk about it. She just said it ain't happening. It was one of them. She didn't want to. I wait because I know she's a little emotional right now. I think she may be let down by it because she wanted it to happen. But at the same time, I think she's probably a little mad at me because I'm gonna be me, and
you're gonna be what you do wrong. Like what?
I think the fact that I keep saying how I'm gonna drill him and I'm gonna ask questions, and if I don't like him, I'm gonna tell him to his face. I'm just so blunt, and I guess that scares you. If you're bringing somebody to meet somebody for the first time, I guess that could be a little intimidating. I guess
not if you into the woman that you're dealing with.
So that's my thoughts. I said if he can't handle this and he's punked up and scared of this, I said he ain't built for it. He ain't built for life. Suck it up,
real talk.
Man. Suck it up. But yeah,
y'all who are just watching this show, me and Jay Black can argue about a lot. We ain't gonna argue about this. I promise you, God, we're not gonna argue about this.
Good morning, Ashley, Sequisha.
If you put that pressure. And you were trying to get this dude and you were trying to force feed him to meet your dad, that's the first problem. The first problem is he needs to be the one taking a step to be like, yo, I need to meet your dad. Like, I need to meet, like, your dad's in your life. I need to meet your dad. That's what y'all young N-words need to understand. If you into a woman and you really into her and you sitting there going like, I'll stand in front of a bullet for her. And she happens to be in a situation where she knows both her parents. You need to be the one requesting.
I like what Shaquisa said, bad boy situation. I think next time it's set up, I'm gonna have you come over. We both going. Now they doubled up.
No, real talk. Bad boy situation for real. But my thing is like, if you initiate the intro, I got more respect for you. If you say, I want to meet your dad, I'm like, oh, okay. Squad up. Somebody want to meet Jay.
Action without.
Like, I've had that in my life with my daughters with somebody where they people who like, can I meet your dad? And I'm like, yeah, you sure the F can? And you can sit right on his couch and I can send everybody else out the room. Monty's first, her long time long time. I would be like a year boyfriend. I
Mhm.
was like, cool. He wants to meet me. Guarantee you, we're gonna go out to the car. We went out to the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I said, come out to the truck.
Ah,
We got in the truck. Had me a black and mild. I said, dog, I got some rules that I need to set down for you. Cause your daughter's way out of high school.
They're not way out. She's
Like 2
she's
years out of high school?
18. No, this is her
Oh,
first.
so she just broke out of high
She
school.
just broke out in June. Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not the regular dad. Like, I think you understand. Like, I'm gonna give you the levels of where we're gonna have a problem. If you raise your voice to my daughter, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. I said, I know my daughter's aggressive, but you know that right now. But if you raise your voice at my daughter, we're gonna have a problem. On everything I love, this is what I said. I'm not making this up for the show. I'm on everything I love. On everything I love. This is what I said. I said, if you ever ask my daughter to send you an inappropriate picture on your phone, we're going to have a problem.
What up, Shelly?
Yeah, and I said, let me get the appropriate, the inappropriate. Anything that she has to pose for, we're going to have a problem. And I had the black and mild, and I'm not even allowed to smoke in the truck. I'm not even allowed to smoke in the truck because Stacy's like, don't you dare smoke in it. But I was like, okay, we're going to have a problem on that one. I said, if you pressure my daughter into allowing you inside her, we're going to have a problem. And to his benefit, he said, I said, also understand anything that's on her phone, I'm going to get. So I'm going to give you heads up. No pun intended. I'm going to give you heads up.
Give you heads up. But the IG said the younger generation is not built for that. I saw one in the comments say that they're just not built for that.
And I think we always say the younger generation isn't built for that. I think we always say that. And Mo, I'm trying to get you in the club. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're in the club right now. I'm sorry.
Am I? Happy birthday, Kathy.
Kathy Black.
Happy birthday, Kat. No, happy birthday to you. No, we got you. Happy birthday, Kathy.
Yes, happy birthday.
We should have gave your ass a square.
Yes, a little birthday square.
So when Jay Black does all this in turn, when Jay Black does this, he says, "Dog, if you into my daughter, come see me.
Holla. Let's get to know each other.
I don't care if it's 2025, 2030. Come see me." Always saying, neither one of us is 6'5".
Nah. I'm a strong 5'7". I'm strong.
Listen, I'm even telling you, I'm not about that life. Except when it comes to my daughters, I'm truly about that life. When it comes to my, like, for real, like
when it's about your daughters, you're about 6'10".
Yeah,
260 pounds.
And let's just say you happen to walk in 6'5", then we would just happen to have something under our feet that can even out the scorecard. But and she's not mad at Dad. And Jay, I'm sorry if I'm overstepping my bounds. She's not mad at you. She mad at him. You did your part. You was like, I'm here.
Put the fear. I thought she might be upset. Why you gotta be? Why don't you just let things go? And not. I don't know if she's mad at me or not, but I'll find out later today. I ain't want to bother her in the moment.
No, she's not mad at you.
She'll get over it. That's the reality.
She not mad. She's mad at him. Like, you messed it up. I set up the situation with my dad, and you messed it up.
Come, and guess what, guys? Guess what, all you young fellas? Because I've been there. And I don't know what's changed, but you're supposed to walk in to meet the dad, and you got to be humble pie.
Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Hey, Mr. Mike. Hey, Mr. J Black.
You are coming into my house basically trying to get permission to bang out my daughter. Bitch, you better be respectful, dog.
Oh, man.
If not, you may have already. But I'm sitting there going like, come see me. And I really think your daughter might be heartbroken because when somebody says, I'll meet your dad, and then they don't.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking on this, and I got Mo right here.
No,
somebody says they're gonna meet your dad, and then all of a sudden they back out, and you're feeling like what?
First of all, you a punk. You know, because normally guys talk all of this. I ain't scared of your dad. Like, you know, like it's all good. I ain't scared to meet your dad. But it's very disappointing for a young lady to bring home because you proud. You like, yeah, I found the one. Well, you think you found the one when you 15,
Right,
16 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
And you
course.
like, yeah, like we gonna be together forever, and you gonna meet my parents, and you gonna meet my dad. And then he folds and don't come in the door or don't even, nah, it's not a good look. It might be over, Jay Black. He might have canceled out himself.
We'll see. It may be a legit excuse. I don't know. We'll find out what the reasonings are.
No, the legit thing is that she would have said, yo, this is my dad's number. You were supposed to meet up with my dad yesterday. You better call him.
No, don't call me little Negro.
But this is my thing. This is my thing. I critique and I criticize and I argue with Jay Black on everything. Everything. None of us, we don't agree on shit. But when he puts his foot down and said, come to the house, come see me.
Let's have a talk. Let's just chit chat.
Let's just talk. What you scared of? And that's when I go like, I 1000% agree with the dude. Like, come to the crib, put your defenses down, and all I'm asking you is, you don't even know what I'm asking you. I might just make you watch TV and we talk about commercials. You don't even know.
Yeah, when Mike said that to him, I'm sorry, when you talking about to bang out my, nobody want that visual though.
No, but that's
the truth. I mean, that's the truth. Yeah, and you know, you got to have those kind of conversations. I know it's ugly, and y'all as girl dads don't want to talk about it, but you got to have those type of conversations with the young men that you meet.
The same conversation I had with the dude in that truck is the same conversation I had with Monty. If I find out, first of all, number one, if somebody asks you to send you a picture that you have to pose for, they really don't F with you. They just want to show somebody else that picture.
Right. Say that, Dad. Say that.
They just want to show somebody else that picture.
Yo, look what she sent.
Look at this. And double down. And if you make the mistake and you sent it, let me know so we can do what we have to do appropriately to combat the sucker situation that person did. Like dog, everything I tried, like this is the thing, everything I did and tried to do with females, I give right to my daughters and go, this is what I did.
This is the blueprint. This is the blueprint,
I gave
baby.
I've given you this is not what I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what I did.
This is what we did as little boys.
And also understand, when you get into an argument, I know both sides of it. I'm going to back you up whether you're wrong or right. I got you. But understand, when you tell me the story, I'm going to go, sweetie, what did you say?
Right. But what did you do?
He didn't come in because he had to use the bathroom, but your daughter told him, my dad don't play that. No, my dad don't play that. First of all, you pee on yourself. At that point, I agree with Jay Black. Make sure you use the restroom before you get here.
You knew you was going out. You use the bathroom before you leave your old house.
Don't ask for no water. Don't be hydrated.
I see the Shawn 366 is on here. I went to school with him, high school with him, and he know, like, guys used to want to come by the house and they be like, nah, you see her dad pick up whole engines out of cars, like, you know, exaggerating. But no, like, they were scared to come to my house. They were scared. Like, nobody wanted to meet my dad at all. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
And understand, you got to go through the landmines. But your dad knew you were curvy. No, and I'm not even being funny. So your dad was like, I know what my daughter looks like. And I know what these young boys, with their testosterone level is on 6 trillion right now.
And I have a young dad, a young mom and dad. Let me preface it with that. I have a very, very young parents. And my dad gave me the rough, rugged, and raw. Like, look, this is what they gonna be trying to do. You know, like, he held no punches, and I was like, oh, you know, but it worked, you know, because he was honest. He had those honest conversations with me.
And the other thing is, I'm fair. I'm fair on this level. Little man.
Not little man.
Little man. you ain't as trifling as my ass is.
little man.
You ain't on my level. And I know you taller than me. You ain't never pulled off what I pulled off. Like, I promise you, my level of disgusting, trifling, disgusting nastiness,
Supersedes yours.
like, you don't even know. Like, your mom might have been in my past. You don't even know. Like, I'm like, honestly. So I have to slow down because sometimes I got to pump my brakes on what I've done in my life and put that. Like, I'm talking about at 16.
That's why down south would be like, who your mama is.
Yeah, who your mama is.
Who you belong to.
Little man.
Because I know by 16 in a white boy high school, I had already been involved in some trifling sexual escapades. I already know. So I'm trying not to put that on you, but understand
everything repeats itself. Yeah, we know
everything repeats itself, and understand my daughters ain't ugly. So I get it. I understand. So listen, I will argue about Jay Black about COVID. I will argue about the Eagles. I will argue, but goddamn, I don't give a damn. You come see his daughter, come to his house, suck it up, sit there, look that man dead in his eyes,
just talk.
And talk.
Apologize first, though. Apologize for missing the original.
Oh no, he's done now because now, yeah. If it has to be a replay, you're right, Mo, on that. If it has to be a replay, you got to explain when you get there. You got to explain
what happened.
You got to explain, Mr. Bush. The reason why I couldn't make it was because, but. You ain't even tell your daughter why. You ain't even tell Jay's daughter why.
And I wasted money because I ordered pizza. And I was all right, little fella coming over. I'm gonna be a little hard on him. I know I'm gonna have a little Pizza Hut here.
Dude, are you kidding me? Right? Yeah. Wait, did you order Pizza Hut for real?
Yeah, my wife. Yeah.
Are you loyal to Pizza Hut no matter what?
Since I worked in the 90s. That was my first real job.
This dude is loyal for real.
Employee.
They ordered the pizza.
You must get a lifetime discount because Jay Black, you ain't that loyal to the brand.
They just had to deal with more.
Hold on, let me get this straight. So Jay's supposed to be the asshole, but he ordered pizza, and your bitch ass didn't show up. Oh, now we all got beef. Now we all got beef.
Yeah,
we all got beef now. What are you talking about?
Shawn Robinson, to answer your question, yes, I even though my son is on the autism spectrum, I do have those conversations with him about boundaries and touching people, period. And even hugs, even at this point, I tell him, ask somebody if you can hug them. Like, don't just hug, because he asked a question earlier, like pertaining to me, since I have a son and y'all have daughters. Because at some point they're all at the age where their hormones start, doing different things.
All right. So Mo, how was your night?
I didn't get a lick of sleep.
Goodness, you started with lick. I was like, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah. Pause. That too.
What time did you fall asleep? Because I think I fell asleep later than you. What time you fall asleep?
I didn't fall
asleep. Keep that Paul thing up there.
I didn't fall asleep. I rested my eyes and I looked up and it was like 2 something again. I was like, all right, you got work to do. So I worked a little bit, dozed off a little bit, and then looked up and it was like 5 something. So I sent you guys something that I saw, just doing a little bit of research. And
what time your son fall asleep?
Oh no, he go to bed at 9 o'clock on the dot. Like,
all right, so Mo, what the hell are you doing? So what are we gonna do? What you're gonna get an app that has sleep noises? You're gonna do like, come on, you're wilding right now.
It's not that. So I have a leadership conference that starts today that I'm leaving for Connecticut for, and then
here go the excuses on why you didn't sleep.
This is what happened.
You got a leadership, but you have to understand you're not gonna be good for anything if you don't get at least 5 hours of sleep. So you fell asleep at what time?
Technically, I didn't. I just took like a little power nap. But I'm asleep on the train.
Okay. All right. You ain't gonna listen. All right. All right, you damn ovary. Okay. All right. You need to.
I'm gonna get it together. I know.
You need to find a time. If your son is going to sleep that early, you need to find designated days during the week that you go to sleep. And if you got to take some Z-Quels, the Z-Quels, At least they give you a room to actually mellow out a little bit or whatever.
Mhm.
All right, action. I have 2 girls, and thank God I haven't gone through that situation yet, but I know it's coming. Let a little ninja Nat show up to meet me. Exactly. It will be over before it starts because I'm a guy. If you don't want to meet me, I know why. You're about that. You're about you're about to smash. Okay. All right. Action. Action. Because action has a lot of guns. Action is not automatically they are.
I mean,
It's not automatically like they want to smash. They do want to smash, but I'm just saying, like, I get it. In this case, I think it's a little disrespectful because
I know.
Jay's daughter set it up, and she's hurt by the fact that he didn't show up, which has to give her the red flag. And I'm waving the red flag. The red flag is, I set this up with my dad. And my dad was waiting for you, and now it's a problem. Lack of sleep is bad for your immune system. Yes, it is.
I know.
Thank you, nurse.
I know. I'm gonna get my life together. I promise. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna start.
Do you even try and drink one of them sleep teas? Do you even drink one of them sleep teas?
So no. I have melatonin. I have all of the things that could put me to sleep, but my mind won't shut off. I always have something to do or something to do. So I know I need to prioritize some sleep into my life. Self-care.
No, but sleep is one of the toughest things to get ever. At tomorrow, we do have beef.
Oh, because he ordered pizza.
Kelly J said you're
Domino's.
Disrespectful, dude.
Pizza Hut over Domino's. That is hilarious. But who's that? Who did she at? Who's that?
Tam. That's Tam.
Tam.
Okay,
they
be talking to each other in the comments.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, Tam. Yeah.
And I think they came up with the name because I think I did see Michael Shawn. The insomnia is also a sign of depression.
Oh
no! So I'm not depressed. Trust me.
Let's talk about
it. Go to sleep.
Let's talk about it.
Shut the hell up. No.
I can be your therapist.
I am not depressed at all. I'm actually in a very happy space. I just
because that Negro in Atlanta got you turned all the way up. Got you turned all the way up. Yup.
I'm in a very happy space.
Now she's all the way up. Yeah, she's not depressed. Trust me, she's not. She's just overthinking. She's just overthinking everything in her life right now. She's just good
because shut off my mind sometimes.
And that's something.
Yeah, Jay Black is an ass. He's going to play therapist. You know what?
He didn't really do nothing.
I didn't go in. I didn't
figure
out where the depression
of it all. The mockery of it all.
No, we understand that you're busy, and we understand that you aren't overload and stuff like that. Like we get it. And your brain is racing. I understand it.
My hand is in multiple pots. Money. Generating money and just trying to be a servant leader and things like that. So yeah, I do realize that I need to.
Hold up, somebody on IG right now, and I realized when I looked at the IG, there is an IG person I got to shout out. It's it's a spa. I couldn't read it, but
it's the 7. Yeah,
it was a spa 7.
No, it was spa
7. It was spa 7 yesterday.
Cottage or something like that. Spa 7 Cottage. Yeah. And I went to their page, and they have an actual dope thing, and I want to shout them out. A-Rock Sealy. Meeting someone's parents can be intimidating, but it still needs to happen. I use my past experience to explain things to my daughter as well. Exactly.
As men, you should. As men, I'm telling you.
And trust me, y'all women gonna have to meet some parents too. So y'all gonna catch. Women got to do the same thing.
Listen,
like it ain't
I'm
easier.
I'm scare my son. I'm gonna tell him these little girls don't have watch their coochie right. You don't want that. I'm gonna show him a whole bunch of pictures, and maybe that'll delay his sexual
Jesus.
action.
First of all, we're not gonna get into hygiene.
It's some of them smell bad, son. Don't do it.
I'm sure their balls. I'm sure their balls that smell bad. I'm sure. Happy birthday, Kathy. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday. All right. So I'm trying to think what I'm more. I'm so irritated about Stephen A. Smith's sellout ass. I'm so irritated.
But it's not surprising though, Mike.
I understand that, but I know that this dude is gonna go on ESPN First Take and take shots at Kyrie Irving. Listen, Kyrie Irving
For those who don't know, who is Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving, for those who don't know, you've been lost. And if you're watching the show, you don't know who Kyrie Irving is.
Shout
You
out
shouldn't
to
be
Jersey.
watching. You shouldn't be
Shout out to
watching.
Jersey.
Kyrie Irving is an elite basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets who plays with Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving basically is not against the vaccination. What he's against is the vaccination mandate because people have lost their jobs because they don't want to take the vaccination. Now, once again, I'm vaccinated. So I don't want y'all to think I'm on one side or the other. And Kyrie Irving is just like, I want to give a voice to the voiceless. The people who had to take the vaccination because they can't afford to lose their job. This is simple. But the coon, Stephen A. Smith, yesterday said, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Here's what he said. We don't have it.
Actually, got the clip.
You got the clip?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and play the clip.
Oh, play the clip.
Whole bunch of people out here, myself included, maybe not you, Key, but a lot of us that had reservations about taking the vaccine.
Understood.
But we took it.
Yes.
Not just because of us, but because of the people that we were going to be around. And more importantly, the obligations that we had. I don't get vaccinated, I can't do first take. I don't do first take, I'm leaving everybody stranded. Not to mention compromising my own bankroll and bottom line, which I was not going to do. Let me be very, very clear about that. Okay, I ain't apologize for that to a damn soul, all right? That's how I roll, okay? Having said all of that, even if that were not the case, if I'm a member of a team and we've aligned and we're mission-minded, I'm not going to be the one to jump off the train to compromise the mission, okay? I'm going to be the one that stands pat and is like, yo, this is what we doing, this is what we got to do. Kevin Durant, 6.2 billion plus people have taken the vaccine. Whatever conspiracy Kyrie Irving wants to come up with, all right, good luck with that. But the bottom line is that means you're looking at everybody else who's taking the vaccine, and that's the position that you're maintaining. People out there who don't want to take the vaccine, that's your personal choice. I get where you're coming from with that, but you evidently ain't a part of a team.
Okay, that's not the one.
No, that's not the one. And he's even gone as far as to say, you know what, enough about Kyrie Irving. Let's play basketball.
Stephen A. Smith said, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And you say I'm going to give his expressions. You want to give the voice to the voiceless? Really? Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, really. That's what people do. They give a voice to the voiceless. Now, I want to explain this. Because these ignorant cats on ESPN will sit there and say stupid shit. The reason why he's doing it, because somebody went on there and said, well, if I make $50,000 a year, $30,000 a year, I cannot. This is why he's giving a voice to the voiceless, because he can afford to leave his job. So he's trying to say, I'm not against the vaccination. He said it on his IG Live yesterday. I watched the whole thing. I'm not against the vaccination. I'm against the vaccination mandate that is getting people to have to quit their jobs and make a decision that I'm going to take this in my body, even though I don't agree with it. This is what he was saying. And the man was like, he said, I have love for people who are vaccinated. I have love for people who are non-vaccinated. I just don't want people to be forced to keep their job to have something put in their bodies. But coon-ass Stephen A. Smith can't see that because all he's worried about. Stephen A. Smith literally was like, you going to leave your team hanging? You're going to leave the Nets hanging? Bitch, they're all rich. Who is he leaving hanging?
Right.
Kevin Durant is rich. James Harden is rich. The Brooklyn Nets are worth $1 billion something. And your coon ass is so worried.
Action said,
how about that?
He took the vaccine. I see one of the side effects is a fade back hairline.
A fade back hairline. Dog, and Stephen A. Smith, you are the reason why minorities can't get ahead, because you sit there and work for that dude in ESPN, and no matter how much money you make, you will sit there and tap dance for them. No matter, you could be financially secure for the rest of your life. You're like, yeah, but I gotta be here. I want to be here.
I mean, you know, he gonna Sambo his way through the whole situation. I mean, that's just what he does. I'm so used to it. It's annoying.
Listen to the statement once again. He said in our sarcastic way, he said, you want to give a voice to the voiceless? Really? So what I want to ask you is, when Muhammad Ali left as a boxer, let's just say he was on a team sport and played for the New York Yankees, and he decided not to go to the draft, Stephen A. Smith would have said, you left the New York Yankees hanging. But then come to find out, 10 years later, Muhammad Ali was absolutely right about the Vietnam War. Now listen, I don't want Kyrie to be right about the vaccination. I took it. But he is right about, if people have the right not to say no, they should not lose their jobs because some white folks told us to take it.
Mandated.
One of your comments on IG said, I think we should have that same stance. Kyrie is absolutely right for using his platform to bring light in the matter that is affecting the entire world.
And you know what's funny? And this is where you have to have patience, right? I'm so anti the cancel culture because my thing was, if somebody disagrees with you, they shouldn't be canceled. I so wanted to go on Instagram and say First Take should be canceled.
Wow. No, you wasn't.
No, I was. The reason why he got rid of Max Kellerman, his former co-host, is because during the Colin Kaepernick situation, Max Kellerman, the white man, was the voice of black people. Stephen A. Smith was the white dude on that show. Stephen A. Smith, that's why he hated Max Kellerman, because Max Kellerman was like, you have to speak power to the higher ups. You have to go at the higher ups. And Stephen A. Smith was like, oh no, he should play football because he should. And it's everything I took because it was going to contradict what I was saying. If somebody disagrees with you, you cannot cancel them.
Yeah, I'm about to say you ain't gonna go against that because
you can debate them, but you can't cancel them. Because then it goes against everything in this country.
That's the beauty in free speech.
Yes. So I said, Musa.
You had to level out. Level out.
But he literally, Stephen A. Smith is such a tap dancer. Jamel Hill,
he ain't messing up his money.
Jamel Hill, and that's all he's worried about. And he said, when I wake up in the morning, you know what he said on Breakfast Club? When I wake up in the morning, I figure out how I can make my bosses more money.
That's what he said.
If
that's exactly what he said.
If that's my Sambo, and I don't know what it is.
And how I can make money off of making my bosses more money. That's what that mother said. That's what he said. And Charlamagne, I can't believe you let him say that and didn't say nothing. And I love Charlamagne's new show.
I guess I kind of understand a little bit. I guess if you're good at your job, it's gonna bring in more revenue, which is going to help you. I kind of a little bit of that.
And if you make money for your company and it goes against your people,
okay, cool. Now that aspect, okay. No, I got what
he said. He said, this mother said, I wake up in the morning. Not I wake up in the morning and look at the chick next to me. Not I wake up in the morning and do push-up. I wake up in the morning and I think about how I can make my company more money. Stephen A. Smith is the most dangerous black man on TV.
That's because he's brought into the system. Like it's not. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, Mike. He's just part of that system.
And I like Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. But Shannon Sharp, you went hard on this vaccine. People, if you want to get the vaccination, get the vaccination. You should. If that's what you believe, that's your choice. But if somebody decides that they don't want to put something in their body that they're not sure of, you should allow them to do the same damn thing.
But a lot of people are frauding with the whole religious beliefs. They just saying it just to trying to get out of it. Let's be honest on
Because that's
that.
the only way. That's been the only way through the test of time with vaccines that you can get out of it.
But if my religious,
Mhm.
go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I'm just saying that there's stipulations even with regular vaccinations for your kids. If you want them to go to school, they got to have certain vaccines, and if they're not vaccinated, then you have to have some type of religious proof. And they make it very hard and difficult for you to even sign your kids up to school if they don't have it. So
And the thing is, when people say, "Well, the religious thing is an excuse," no, it's not an excuse. My mom believes in her religious beliefs. Point blank, period. My mom believes in her religious beliefs. Point blank, period. Ain't no excuse.
you're not gonna tell her nothing
For good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gets pregnant, no matter how the situation happened.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's attitude is that child will get taken care of in this family. I don't care. Listen, and I'm not saying rape or molestation. I'm not saying that. Any other situation, my mom's going, you ain't got no reason to have an abortion because that child is getting taken care of. So it's not like when people have a faith in something. Let me tell you something. People have killed over their faith.
Yeah.
There's been nothing that more people have died over than over their belief in their faith. We call it religion because that's something the Europeans made up. But their faith is something that they will kill over. In Australia, they're not accepting any exemptions if you have a reaction to the first one. No, it's just I don't get. Like America was supposed to be where you had a choice.
In other countries, I get it because they don't play by the same rules we do. But
I don't even get it in other countries.
Mother of democracy. We are supposed to be the land where of the free, and you get to, and I use that word loosely. But we're supposed to be able to choose what we want,
Technically,
especially when it comes to our body.
Technically, you are choosing. You don't have to get it. You just got to go with the consequences.
No, you'll lose your job.
No, it's an ultimatum.
So
it's an ultimatum. If you give me an ultimatum.
No. Saying I have a choice, but I can't pay my bills is not a choice.
You got to figure out other ways.
No, it's not a choice then.
Saying
if I pay my taxes,
saying technically.
No, it's not
you're
technically.
being backed into a corner.
No, it's not technically because if I pay my taxes on my job, how do you put a mandate that says I'll lose my job when I've paid my taxes this entire time to a free democracy, but all of a sudden it's not? It's not anymore. Once again, I'm vaccinated. How do you tell somebody they're going to lose their job?
It ain't right. But.
And then Stephen A. Smith, you're going to demonize this dude, and he's going to go on First Take and demonize Kyrie Irving again. You are, dog. You are the worst ever.
6.2 million people took this vaccine. Get out of here. I was like, oh. All right. But on that Kyrie,
but they won't give you the number. But they won't give you the number on who didn't.
Or even show accurate side effects, or even show true numbers on the scale of how many people have died. Like the nurse said yesterday, Bell's palsy. Things like that people probably have never even heard of are some of the side effects. And then within 3 months, they're not even guaranteeing you that it's going to still be in your body, like that you're going to have the antibodies.
Oh, all this is reasonable stuff for anything else. Anything else that there'd be no vaccine that would be unchallenged like this one. And once again, it's in my body. I'm not saying this based on somebody who was not vaccinated. I'm saying on somebody who was one of the sheep that went along with it because y'all told me that I might get my parents sick or my kids sick. That's why y'all got me. Y'all got me.
That's how they got a lot of people in the beginning.
But if somebody stands firm on it, I'm not going to degrade them and I'm not going to demonize them. Stephen A. Smith, you're a bitch. You are an absolute disgrace to go at another black man like that.
Mm-hmm.
And to say this is the stupidest thing. No, the stupidest thing that's ever been said is what you said. If you don't agree with his stance on a mandate, you don't agree. You don't use the word stupid for somebody who's standing on their principles.
Mm-hmm.
You're the ignorant one.
You stupid because you don't have any, apparently.
Stupid dummy.
Stupid dummy.
If you're you stupid dummy, you stupid dummy ass. I will say this, and listen, and everybody can look at me crazy. If a racist
Okay.
says, I don't like anybody who's not white, and I'm willing to lose my job, I don't care. And they say, you know, you're gonna lose your job, right? And he goes, yes, I'm willing, because I don't think anybody other than a white person is equal to me. I do not agree with what he's saying, but I do give him credit for being willing to give up everything he has. See, that's where you have to realize, you have to decipher, you have to take your emotions out the situations, which I'm not normally good at, but you have to take your emotions out the situation and go, that person, man or woman, is willing to give up whatever they have for their principles, whether their principles you don't agree with or do agree with. They're willing to walk the walk when most of us won't. I've been there too. I've talked the talk and haven't walked the walk. So I may not agree with your principles, but that doesn't mean they're stupid. That just means I don't agree with them. But when you're down to lose everything for it, or in Kyrie Irving's case, it's not everything, because Kyrie Irving is good.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of disagree,
what?
You disagree with me when you brought up Kyrie with Magic being the same thing, and I just happened to be on social media yesterday, and I saw somebody else agree with me, and let me just play this little clip of the person that agreed with me and what they said about that meme going around.
But I just want to give you guys a message this morning. HIV is not an airborne disease. It's not. Magic Johnson playing with HIV is totally different than someone potentially playing with COVID. You can't catch AIDS from a sneeze or a cough. If you could, shit would have been way fucking worse out there. All right, I know that meme looks very tasty to a lot of you guys, but please refuse the meal. Thank you.
I just let other people talk for me.
And this is why I love that. I love y'all young bucks trying to talk about something y'all don't know nothing about.
Van Lathan is a young buck?
No, he's a young buck. He not 50. He's a young buck. Okay? Let me tell you, young buck. And let me tell you, y'all casual. What I'm going to tell you right now is that it wasn't an airborne disease. It was an airborne disease.
That's what HIV?
That's what they thought it was. That's what they thought it was. They believed if you kiss somebody, you could catch it.
Drinking out of cups. I told you I could remember my grandmother washing my cousin's cups with bleach.
Go to the airborne part.
They believed, no. They believed it was an airborne. They believed if you drank out of a cup, that somebody who had HIV, you'd get it. And in the NBA, when they allowed Magic Johnson to play, other players believed that if a cut happened, now we know better.
Still not airborne. When
blood hits the air, the HIV virus is killed. That's not what we believed back then. Let's remember, young buck. It's not what we believe. You young motherfuckers don't understand.
Right.
And this casualness, this casualness.
All right, Cat Daddy Mike.
This casualness. Y'all don't understand. Bitch, you was 8. I was there. I was there in the middle of it. Everybody believed you could catch it. When I went to go see my uncle, when I went to go see my uncle and he was on his last day of death, they told me I couldn't touch him. You see how casual that is, bitch?
More than that.
You don't want to smoke with me with this.
Mercy.
They wanted us to put masks on and all this stuff on, and thank God I didn't put it on. Because I slept in the same room as him. I slept right next to him. Don't talk to me about this, young buck. Don't talk about something you wasn't built for. You wasn't there. You was a kid. They thought it was airborne.
And I know
And
that
guess
has
what?
been traumatizing.
And guess what? And guess what, young buck? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Let me tap this for you.
Tapping the
They
mic.
were fucking wrong. Let me repeat that.
Minus the F-bomb.
They thought it was airborne and you can catch it by kissing. And they thought all that. And guess what? They were wrong. So what happens with COVID 10 years from now and you find out they were wrong? What you gonna do
finding
then?
out they're wrong now about a lot of things with COVID.
Are you gonna hold
More
your face with
information.
your cocky little eye? What's his name? Play
Van Lathan?
Dan Lathan.
Oh, wait.
Van Lathan. What are you gonna do 10 years from now? Are you gonna go like this? They were wrong. You don't know nothing about this, dog. Mo knows about it.
A-Rock silly, right?
Mo knows about it. Don't speak on something you don't know about. Because they thought it was airborne. Everybody was told, get away from them.
Mm-hmm. You can don't drink, don't eat after, the hugging, the touching. I mean, it was so many things wrong that they got about that era, and a lot of people died alone.
I'm gonna do my Instagram post. Van Lathan.
That would be funny.
Van Lathan, I know you
Poor
think
kid.
you know everything, but you was a young buck back then. You don't understand. They thought it was airborne, and come to find out, Van Lathan, they were wrong.
Don't say airborne, no, Mike. I don't think they thought it was airborne, though.
Yes. They
Jay, why are
did.
you
They
telling me
laughed.
something you
They
don't know
did.
nothing about? They absolutely did.
When I
was
think
in
of
the hot,
airborne, COVID, the droplets is in the air. No one
you're
thought that
saying.
with
Jay,
HIV,
the doctors
right?
in the hospital told me. The doctors in the hospital told
okay.
me.
So back then, Jay Black, they did think that it was airborne. There
Oh,
was so, of course, we know better now. We're more educated
If you-
and we're more versed on it. But back
that
then,
moment.
during
In
that
that
time,
moment,
yes,
I'm talking
during
about
that
6
time.
years. I'm talking about a good 5 to 6 years where they thought if you kissed somebody, you would catch it. If you shared a toothbrush with somebody, you would catch it.
But how is that in the air, like COVID? That's not in the air. Like, I get the
Oh my
kissing
God,
and the
Jay, you
saliva, and I
say
get
some
all that.
stuff.
Or
Oh my
even,
God.
but even
Oh
touching
my
someone
God.
with
COVID
full-blown
is
AIDS.
air. It's in the air. Droplets.
Jay
in the
Black,
air.
the reason,
I don't
yes,
remember that with HIV.
kissing, Jay, droplets, kissing,
But that's
droplets,
touching.
airborne.
You're touching. That's not you just walking by sneezing.
So let the nurse.
Maybe I'm missing
practitioner-
something here.
No, let the nurse. When you say airborne, you're talking about droplets in the air.
Yeah.
When they say airborne, that's droplets.
Mhm.
Listen, Jay
What
Black,
is he talking? What is
droplets.
Mike talking about though? When he said
Droplets.
HIV?
No, they didn't want you in the same room. If they spit, they didn't want you in the same room. They didn't want you in the same room as the person who had AIDS. They didn't want you in the same room because it was air. They thought it was
I guess I'm
airborne.
wrong. My wife just came in and gave me a little stare, so I guess I'm wrong. All right.
And
do you
what
think
happened
droplet
was
protection is in the hospital, Jay Black?
and
No,
what
I'm
they
done.
realized
I'm wrong.
was they were
I was
wrong.
just trying to understand. Why can't I just not speak my mind and understand? Why
didn't
people
say
got to
you-
come down on me for not understanding? That's the purpose of the dialogue, right? And you
It's not
educate
that you
people.
don't understand. It's that when somebody tries to educate you, you still push on your stance. Like you're saying what Mike is telling you. You're saying it's not airborne, it's droplets. Well, what do you think droplets are? Where do droplets go?
All right. Good morning, Patrice. Good morning. I'm gonna
Good
leave that.
morning,
I'm
Patrice.
gonna leave this one alone. You can stop looking at me like that now.
Listen, don't make that fool no bacon.
Hey, I'm glad Mo. I'm glad Mo explained it better
Shelly.
than I would have. I'm glad
Because
she
you
explained-
scream and holler, and then your point to get missed when you scream and holler.
No, because
Sometimes
you
gotta
say
be able to have
you-
a level tone for people that really understand and have that dialogue and be open to it. But when you screaming and howling, it ain't received probably how you intending it to be received.
I'm intending it, and God bless you, dog. But you say stuff that is so off the charts. Like somebody can explain to you 1 + 1 = 2, and you be like, "Well, how'd the plus get there?
Are we accounting for the plus?
Are we
Wouldn't that be
accounting
like
for the plus?
2.5?
Like we want to know what the plus is.
2.5?
We just want to know. No, I know the 1 + 1, but the plus is what is giving me agitation because I don't understand. Like, was the plus originated from the equal? Like, did the equal actually talk, and then all of a sudden it was a plus?
Yeah.
So when Van Lathan does his casual, and this is my thing with my Van Lathan, when this is so casual, yeah, but HIV and AIDS wasn't airborne. But Van Lathan, were you there when they thought it was airborne? Oh, you weren't. You weren't there when everybody thought that if you kiss somebody or you hug somebody, you would catch it, Van Lathan? You weren't there? Oh, you weren't there. Oh, my bad. So I love your casual attitude about it. I love how casual you are. You're so unimpressed with AIDS, aren't you? You're so unimpressed. Even though people are still dying from it now, Van Lathan, you're so unimpressed.
But that's something that we don't even talk about. That's an agenda that rarely gets covered anymore, which is sad because it's still out there.
It's still out there. So, what time is it? 6. Oh wow, we already did a whole damn hour. Jesus.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, we'll take a black and mild break. When I come back, I have to tell you, when we come back, how I was on an airplane and flying back from the East Coast to Dallas. And I want to explain to y'all the irritation that I have with you people with not wearing masks. It's not because I'm mad that you're not wearing masks. It's just in certain situations I'm irritated. And I'm going to tell you how this irritation brought me to a point where I said a little prayer. And then God answered me by seeing something that happened on the airplane that was so refreshing. So refreshing.
And Leah Frazier will be here when we get back to
And Leah Frazier would be here. But I'm going to tell you how somebody not wearing a mask, not because I don't care. You wear a mask. I don't care. I don't wear a mask in Texas. I'm a follower. When I see people not wearing a mask, I take it off.
So
I don't want no smoke.
Do what the Texans do.
You're the peer pressure guy. So because everybody else
No. I fall for the peer pressure, Jake. When I go somewhere and there's no mask, take it off.
But that's corny. Be you.
And when I go, no, because I'm not gonna argue with y'all. I don't care.
But you can still wear your mask.
No, if nobody's wearing a mask, I don't want no smoke.
Boo.
When in
None.
Texas, do what the Texans do.
When I do a comedy show, you know what I do? I bring the mask with me in my pocket, right? Here's what I do. Swear on everything. And I get on stage and I look around. And I go, so y'all not wearing masks? And they go, yeah. I say, okay, I got mine just in case, but I'm not going to wear it. Now, if I do a comedy show and I see a bunch of people wearing masks, I keep it in my pocket and I put it on. Because it's so stupid that you go with the flow. It's so stupid that this little piece of cloth got y'all wilding. That's how stupid it is.
Well, you know, in Texas, they say that there's no COVID in Texas.
Well, that's not true. They do say that, like, comedians, and I get it because I would do the same thing. I was here on the lockdown. They did lock Texas down for literally 7 months. They did.
Mike, you're a follower, Mike. That bothers me.
Oh, I'm absolutely. I'll explain it. That absolutely, yeah, that absolutely is. That. And when do you wear your mask, Jay?
All the time.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm not outside in buildings in public places.
Well, when we were in Texas at the comedy show.
No, well, that's different. Well, the comedy show was different. Did I have my mask on? I don't know. He said we was going to break. I'm talking about Mike.
Plate of fries and drinking and leaving drinks up under the table, empty bottles up under the table. And nowhere in there was a mask.
The minute you landed in Texas, Jay Black did not wear a mask till he got back on the airplane.
I'm trying to remember.
Hold up. Did I keep my voice down? You asshole. Did I keep my voice down? Okay, we'll take a 4-minute black and mild break and we'll come back and we'll talk about this airplane situation. All right, 3 minutes. Just let me get it in here. Michael Shawn the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let bepublished.org publish and promote your work for less. Bepublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. Bepublished.org. 972-880-8316.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. First of all, let me just explain Jay Black. Jay Black, he went to the Penn Relays when he was like in the 7th or 8th grade.
Yep.
And then after that, he started stealing cars. Oh.
I went through a phase as a teenager, Claudia. You get with the wrong crowd. You get with the wrong crowd, and you pick up bad behaviors, and you see fast money, and you think that's the road to go, and then you learn. You hit 18, you become adult.
No, Claudia.
And you're good.
I love when you try to downplay Grand Theft Auto, because I gave this guy.
We got to get back to the track thing, but real quick,
Right.
Claudia, you don't understand. Jay Black actually stole a car. And when he kept it so long, he changed the oil on the bitch.
No,
and he
wasn't oil. It was
you
the
did
brake.
change the
It was
oil.
the brakes.
Oh, he
It
got
was
the
the brakes.
brakes changed. And mind
Brake.
you, he still had the pliers in the ignition to turn the bitch on. So he literally took the car to get the brakes changed with the pliers in the ignition and was like, yo, I'm gonna need the front brakes changed. This is it
was just that one car. That one car was really special, and I kept it longer than I should have. I was foolish, Claudia.
God.
You live and you learn. That was dumb. I know.
So you're very considerate and responsible carjacker.
Yes, I want to make sure I'm safe on the road. I don't want to cause him. Yes, you understood me as a kid.
His inspection sticker on the stolen car, on his defense, was up to date. Like
You know
he
what?
did.
I gotta say it. There's black people and then there's niggas, and right now, you giving me N-word.
For the D challenge. Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead. Drop that beat, ladies.
Okay, wait.
What you do for the D, ladies?
I get up for the D. I go to sleep for the D. I drink some water for the D. Drive around the block for the D. Won't catch no flight for the D.
Liar.
I might sleep for the D.
You a liar. Go ahead, Mo.
Okay,
Mo said she get a passport for the D.
I put my easy pass out for the D. I gotta go get some coffee for the D. Take this long ass drive for the D.
Yeah, she finally admitted it. Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Hey, y'all. Tap in. On Thursday, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, and welcome
I like the hair.
to the show.
Fresh retwist.
Yeah, you just got that. That's a fresh retwist. I see your
Yesterday.
part.
Leah Frazier has joined us. She has joined us. She's in here for the rest of the show. Well, for I don't know how long, but she's here. Leah, how are you? How was your night last night? How was your night? Let me get an update on how your night was last night. How was it?
It was good. I was supposed to be studying, but I stayed out drinking. So
No, I missed those days. Oh, that's beautiful. That's amazing. Leah, get on the IG Live. Jay Black, get on the IG Live. And
I'm outside the club.
No. I'll let you in. You should be popping up any minute now on IG. You should be popping up. I'll let you in. Yeah, bam. There you go. Lipstick and all.
Hey.
Lipstick and all.
Remember that time somebody I tried to get into the club? I think it was Evolutions in Philadelphia.
Oh God.
Evolution. And Fat Joe was out there and everybody was going in and they was like, well, wait, who are you? And I was like, gave my credentials up from the radio station, blah, blah, blah. No, she already in there.
That was Big Dog Productions. That was yeah. Well, that's Jay's people.
Shout out to Dolphin.
You're funny.
That's Jay's people. Let me see if I can get everybody in here. Leah, send me whenever you send me, and then we can find out how how your night was last night. Just try and get an update on everybody's night last night. But Leah went out drinking last night, and I just want to find out exactly what were you drinking, because I want to know, because you still look very nice. You look you look good. You look good.
Because I got to sleep in.
Yeah, but what were you drinking? What were you drinking? Because normally
Margaritas.
You're good. Yeah.
I don't normally drink margaritas, but I had him put like extra shots of tequila.
Yeah, but the extra shots get diluted with all the stuff in the margaritas. Like, but it's good. It's cute. I like it. I like it.
He called it cute.
It's a functional drink.
No, it is. No, you're responsible, Leah. You're responsible. You're responsible. But that shot that they put in the margarita, normally I would just take it. I would just be like, okay, no, don't put that in there. Hold on. And then
okay, Mike.
Yeah. But I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it in here, because that's responsible. When you can wake up in the morning and you can go like, yo, I partied a little hard last night. That is responsible. My thing is, my attributes were, if I wake up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to get 3 more shots before I get started. So Leah's in the building. I'm trying to get her on the IG Live.
I'm getting there.
And shout out to Shiny Scott. Shiny's getting better. I saw some hearts for Shiny.
Shawnee is getting
she's getting better. She's getting better.
What happened to Shawnee?
We missed her so much.
She will be back.
She had COVID. She's been battling COVID and with the pneumonia and yeah.
Was it pneumonia or was it COVID?
So she had pneumonia, but she also had COVID. And yes.
She's recovering.
And so we're going to continue to keep her prayed up.
Yeah.
Because we need her back. We miss her.
What about her girls?
They're good. The family's good. Everybody's good.
Yeah, everybody's good.
I mean, it doesn't take me that long to get to her, so if she needs anything, I can drop her off a little basket outside of her door or anything. That's crazy.
Give her.
I'll hit her up.
Yeah, hit her up. All right, so Leah just got drunk. She got drunk last night. So, okay. I don't know if she caught
having technical difficulties.
I don't know if she caught the vitamin D last night.
I did not catch the vitamin D.
Or the vitamin L. Or the vitamin T, the tongue. I don't know if she caught the vitamin T or the vitamin D.
There was no T or D.
All right, well, that's bad on you. Why did you waste that liquor? Why did you even waste the alcohol?
Like, the D that's available, I don't want.
Bad. I'm just telling you, ain't nothing worse than wasting a good tipsiness. And you lay in the bed like, goodness gracious, the horniness is on 1,000, and I'm hugging. Well, I wasn't hugging on the pillow. I would just pass out. But some of y'all got them long ass body pillows, which that is just so perverted. Women get away with so much perversion. It's just. It's gonna put this between my legs. I'm just hug this. I'm gonna wrap my legs around this pillow. Whatever.
Especially the one with the hook.
The one with the hook. That is disgusting. You're a disgusting individual. I don't even know how a hook. That just sounds like it could destroy your vagina.
That's the one that you can put your feet, like you can put it between your legs and then put your feet, like wrap your feet around the bottom part of it. That's good sleep.
Wow, that's a whole. Let me tap.
Goes to Amazon and orders pillow.
Goes to Amazon and order the body pillow with the hook.
All right.
Oh, Patrice said they comfortable.
Look at this nonsense. Look at this. Look, after you bust on it, after that sticky pillow gets busted on, y'all like, my feet. This is so funny. Women always avoid the real reaction. They go like, my feet felt so comfortable at the bottom of it. Really? That's why you got the pillow? Because your feet felt so comfortable? Okay. All right. You could have got some slides. So I'm flying back to Texas. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I forget when it was. And I get on the plane, and the plane's already taken off at like 9:00 at night. So it's one of those late flights, and everybody's already eager. Like, let's get on this. And everybody's taking this flight for a reason. There's something in their schedule. They're like, let's get on this flight and let's get to Dallas and whatever. And then we get on the flight, and then it's delayed for like 45 minutes, but nobody tells us why it's delayed. So now a 9:45 or 9:50 flight is turned into like it's 10:30, and nobody understands. And then we realize there's somebody in the back of the plane that has a problem with the mask mandate. And now it's 10:30 at night, and we're like, okay, you're wilding right now. This is what I want to ask you people. I'm not telling you to wear a mask. I'm just telling you, stop going places where the mask is mandated.
Right.
Why are you going to an airport when you know what you're about to walk into?
You know it.
That's like me going into a Klan meeting and getting upset because these cats is ready to lynch me. That's like me literally going into the Klan meeting and looking at all the hoods and going like, what? It's America. No, people. So we wind up sitting there and we're in Philly. We're at the Philly airport. And the funniest thing, nobody wants to go to this person in the back. Now, I just happen to be in the front. My seat was 4D. Pause. 4D.
That sound like first class.
But it's Frontier. So there's no, Frontier Spirit, there's no first class. Delta. Yeah. I just got a little more leg room. That's it. There's no Wi-Fi on Frontier. Frontier gets away. Like Spirit catches all the hell. Frontier is Spirit. That's all it is.
Upgrade.
But Spirit catches all the hell for not having Wi-Fi. So everybody's looking to the back. Everybody's looking to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And the little flight attendant goes, first of all, this is what y'all get for not hiring any intimidating flight attendants. This is why, this is what y'all get. Get mad at me if you want. I'm on flights just about every weekend. The normal flight attendant is either a girl or what, ladies? If it's a guy, what is the guy?
Hey,
a boy girl. Hey.
And some of them are in shape, but the bottom line is, there is no 6'2", 225-pound flight attendant. So everybody literally has the same percentages of winning an argument or a fight with somebody as I do. And when you get on a plane where I got the same percentages to win the fight, there's no security.
Okay.
There's none.
I got the visual now. Okay.
Because that means that it's a real fight. That means that there has to be a fight. So I'm on there, and there's a lady, and we're in Philly, and a black lady is told, I see her come in, and I can tell she's not on the flight. But she's working at the airport, and I can tell this black woman is not a game. So she talks to the head flight attendant, and she says, where they at? Mind you, I'm at 4D, so I can hear this. And they point, because they scared to go back there. They've already gone back there, and they realize it. So the black lady from Philly, I'm going to profile. She had a North Philly attitude. She said, where they at?
Where they at?
Where the problem at?
And the funny thing is, this woman, I was more assured that this woman had walked in. I said, okay, we're going to see where we at right now. She doesn't walk slowly to the back. She walks fast. She's like, you could tell that she's like, look, I'm about to get off my shift. We going to deal with this right now. She goes straight to the back, and she sits back there. And now everybody's getting up because everybody's on 10. Everybody's on 10 now. Mm-hmm. So we see the lady, the black lady, we could see her from the back, and we're like, okay, she's aggressive. Like, she's doing the point. She's not clapping. I'm not going to lie to you, but she's doing the point like, you see. So now the pilot gets on the microphone.
Okay.
So the lady walks off. The black lady went, and the pilot goes, hi, this is pilot so-and-so, and welcome to Frontier Airlines. I just want to tell you that masks are a mandate on here. You have to wear your mask, and when we take off, if you take your mask off, please don't do that, because if you do that, don't force me to take this plane back to Philadelphia.
Gangster.
What?
Did I turn this bitch around?
That's what he said it, and he said it twice. He said, please don't make me turn this plane around.
I ain't gonna turn the whole plane and go back to Philly just because I won't wear my mask.
Now everybody's sitting there going like,
federal mandate. Wow, you don't think so, Jay Black?
Let's remember, it is now 10:30 at night, which means if he turns that flight around,
the whole plane is pissed.
Everybody has to reschedule for the next day, which means you're not going to catch that flight for the next day. Now, when he says, please don't make me turn that, we ain't even taken off yet. We ain't even moved. everybody gets up and is looking to the back. We don't know exactly who this person is, but everybody.
You back there, whoever you are.
Not anybody who's in rows 15 to the back. It's like, it's not me.
funny.
Like everybody's like, I got my mask on. Everybody is getting up like, yo, who is this? And the pilot is like, when I feel that we have secured the situation, we will then take off. Everybody is
that
like,
would have been me.
like, I'm not even mad. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to prove? You got to get to Dallas too. Like,
right.
How is this helping you? So, I don't know. I guess the person put the mask on because the pilot said, thank you. We can now begin. We can, we can. He didn't say clear, but he was like, we can be. Like, this pilot, I swear to God, was the most unprofessional pilot, but I love it. He had no protocol. Like, the stuff he said, I know that is not in the rule book. That is not in the rule book.
Not in the protocol, man.
It's not in the protocol book. I know it's not, but I loved it. Okay. So now I put my earbuds on. And because they have no Wi-Fi, so you got to download whatever movies that you want, whatever Netflix stuff, you got to download it before you get on that plane. Because once you get on that plane, it's not happening. So I download and I have everything I want. I'm gonna watch Squid Games again. I love Squid Games to the point where I gotta watch it again. So there are two black women next to me, and then in I guess whatever DE. 3E or 2E, there's a black man there, two black women next to me, and we're sitting there. And so everybody's, they got their phones out. Some people got their iPads out and everything like that. So you know how you glance over to see if the person maybe, even though you can't hear it, you look over and like, what you watching is better than what I'm watching.
Right.
Like, what? Because I had one person actually tap me and go like, what is that you're watching? And I told them, and then they were like, oh, I have that. I'm like, yeah, you should watch it. Okay. So we're sitting there and I'm watching. I watched, I think, episode whatever it is on Squid Games, because I'm trying to get all the intricate parts of Squid Games that I might have missed, right? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch Dave Chappelle again, because Dave Chappelle had some stuff that I said I may have missed the first time I watched it, so I want to watch it again. I look over. No lie. I'm not making this up for this show. The two black ladies have Dave Chappelle, the closer, on their phone and iPad. So that was 1, 2, 3. And I look to the left. I just happened to look to the left. And the black man has Dave Chappelle's closer on too. And maybe I took this too far. But I felt like we were united for Dave Chappelle.
It was unified.
I felt like we were a community.
A community.
I felt like, and I actually looked at the lady next to me and we nodded like, yeah, bitch. They're not going to cancel.
Canceling Dave.
And I was so proud. Just to be like, yo, like literally, if I could have been a pilot and been like, you know what? I'm not telling you what to watch. But if you happen to have Dave Chappelle, the closer on your phone or iPad right now.
This would be a good time.
But it was so dope because I was like, dog, we were repping. We were actually repping and being like, yo. And maybe it wasn't because of the whatever QB. I can never remember them letters. I can't. The QB, everybody who's gay.
TIA.
What is it?
LGBTQIA plus.
Wait, you got more letters?
Yeah,
You said
they added to it.
They got a plus.
Yeah.
What is the I and the A? Do you know the I and A what it stand for?
No, I just know to say it.
I know.
Hold on. Say it slowly, Leah. Say it slowly. L LB
LGB
LG B
T
Q
I
A
plus sign.
Wow.
Just what? Y'all don't think that's a bit ridiculous? Like y'all.
I'm not commenting.
So
I'm not
prefer one word. You would just prefer one word.
No, y'all can't get one word that incorporates everybody. LGBTQIA plus. Yo, like honestly, that is like really
Just think before you
What
speak.
what
I feel
if
it's going
African Americans
somewhere.
decided every race that is black that just happens to like if like because I know Jamaicans, if we said Haitian Jamaicans and it LGBTQIA plus.
So evidently,
I feel something coming.
evidently, does the I stand for intersex?
I don't even know what the I stands for. What does the
Mike,
I stand for?
Do you know? All right, Mike. Which ones do you know? Let's go.
Lesbian and gay, bisexual, trans, and as L for lesbian.
Isn't it lesbian, bisexual,
No,
or
it's
bigender?
LG.
Because it has changed. It's changed.
Yeah, but is it LGBTQI? Is it lesbian, gay,
It's
bisexual,
LGBT.
trans, queer? I don't know what the I is for.
That's what is that the intersex?
I don't know. Is there somebody who's
look
part
it
of the
up.
gay community on IG
Hold on,
Live?
I'm looking it up. I'm looking.
Can somebody? I still say
Go to the Asexual Resource Center.
IGBT.
That's where I'm at right now.
Is there anybody who knows anybody on my I?
It's intersex and A is asexual. Yeah.
Okay.
But I is for intersex. Okay. Before we go any further, what is intersex?
I'm looking it up right now.
Listen, I just know the word dealing with
Leah and Sexy Mo are so much smarter than me and Jay Black,
Yes,
and
very.
the fact that they have to Google it. That's when I don't feel. Is there anybody on IG Live
Here it is.
who can please contact somebody in the LGBTQIA community to explain to us what these letters
Don't
forget
Don't forget
because you have binary, non-binary,
non-binary.
Plus, like, okay.
Yes, the plus encompasses all of the additional new norms.
Like the
regular lesbian.
I'm just a regular lesbian. I don't know nothing about the rest.
Please help us. Mustafa, can you please help us?
No, Mike, you can't do that. That's another violation. You can't go to a gay person or one of the letters of the alphabet and then ask them to speak for the rest of the community. You can't do that
Well, I'm
either.
just asking for help. I'm asking for help. Okay, when a white person asks a black person, listen, how do you do the electric slide? Nobody says, oh, why are you asking me how you do the electric slide?
Well, it's kind of like asking. It's kind of like saying that we'll say Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans. It's kind of lumping them all into like the one category. You can't do that.
Okay, well, if you ask a Mexican, Dominican, Cuban, and say, "Hey, I don't know how to speak Spanish. Can you help me?" No Cuban's gonna go. Oh, wait.
As long as you don't call a non-Mexican a Mexican, you're
right.
Good. If you lump them in there and they're not,
I'm not Mexican.
Mexico,
I'm not.
I've been in Texas and
Espanol.
I've been in Texas. I've been called black. I've been called Mexican. I've never been called Puerto Rican, and I've never got offended. I have said, you know what I've said? I've said, I know you're not familiar with Puerto Ricans. And then I explain. They go like, "Oh, in New York," and I'm like, "Yes."
Okay,
and then I'm like, "Cool." So if you think that a person has time to figure out, I can't figure out my taxes, and you think I can figure out what LGBTQIA plus?
Good morning.
You think I got time with 3 kids to figure that out?
Well, it's very important, these days because
it's not.
People identify with their tribe. This is their tribe. The same.
It's not. How many people know Indian tribes? The original people here in this country. How many people know their tribes? All their tribes.
My son is Nanacote.
Yeah.
I know mine because I have my card.
Exactly. But if somebody doesn't know, their tribe, you're gonna go like, but I just don't know it. I don't know what all these letters.
Educated. You're trying to be legit. Trying to be educated.
No, I think that's a legitimate question. If you don't know about someone's culture or who they identify with,
Thank you, Nurse
ask. I think that it's a legitimate ask for you to, because you want to have a better understanding of the culture, Michael Shawn. I don't
So
think there's anything wrong
let's
with
stay, since we're on this topic, let's stay on this topic. So now Netflix, they say
Don't get us in trouble.
Netflix said we're not canceling Dave Chappelle because we don't, because you know what, Netflix is being very America. Dave yesterday said IGBTQLMO. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Netflix, there is now a threat.
It was proven that they have taken up a substantial number of letters in the alphabet, though. There was a comedian that made fun of that.
No, it's ridiculous.
And it's true.
It's ridiculous.
And they stopped and put the plus. They got the
How
plus.
about this? How about this? The plus. How about everybody in here, right? I'm circling this. Hold up. Like a teacher, I circled it. Everybody in here. I circled everything. You know how the teacher says, we're going to circle everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to make a word. Just so we don't have to make people remember. We're going to make a word that incorporates everything.
All of
We
those
do
letters.
that all the time. Like when a football team has a football team. Do you know a football team has all these players, but they call them the Chicago Bears. So they're all under the Bears. Or they're all under NBA. There's the NBA.
I told you I felt something coming.
There's LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, who else? Carmelo Anthony. There's all these players, and they call them the Lakers. Because can't nobody remember everybody's name on the team. Because other than the stars, we can't remember. So the stars of this are the stars of this are like, let's be real. The stars are lesbians, bisexuals, and trans. They're the stars. Like we know them off the door. They get the press. Can we just make a name? They do.
You can't just say others, because even within those names, you have the lipstick lesbians. There's different subsets even to those.
Okay, there's different substance. They're different black people. They're different Hispanic people. They're different Italian people. Just get one name that you can go, all this is under the umbrella. This is not disrespectful. This is what's done so that people don't have to say, I don't want to offend the LGBTQIA+. They just want to say, I don't want to offend anybody who's part of that affiliation.
The community.
That community.
The community.
But like Dave Chappelle said, that community has been chopped up.
The community. Could be the community.
Like, goddamn. They're like, what do
They're
you
still
want?
trying to figure out their community. So I think that, again, we've seen it evolve. Leah, it started as one thing, and that's why you see the addition. It's evolving. And so maybe they'll get to the point where they have just one team name, like you're suggesting, Michael Shawn.
And Patrice said, well, who is they? I don't know.
There's a lot of days.
It's
Because
like,
a singular person can be a they. If they identify as both male and female, and they don't want to be either or, then they are a they. They're not.
This is the ultimate Abbott and Costello. Who's on first?
Yes.
What's on second? We don't know.
I love that.
We actually don't know. We don't know. All I'm saying is there any possible way that we could just get one, just so we don't offend or leave anybody out? Because what y'all doing is making this an SAT test, because you might not want to offend anybody, but you leave somebody out simply because you don't know. And don't get with the
Is binary included in that?
We just talked about it.
I know, but that's one of the letters.
That's an identifiable gender or non.
That's a plus.
Non-conforming. Yes.
Oh, that's part of the plus. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Part of the plus.
Please.
This is the setup. The setup is, let's make this as difficult as possible, because if somebody messes up, then we can go at them. But it's the setup. It's the DUI test. It's a sobriety test when you get out the car. Say the alphabet backwards.
Plus AIQTGBL.
Just take me to jail. Just take me to jail.
No, this is what that is. Say the alphabet backwards.
Oh wait, Kelly J got somebody that's. Can they can speak to they can clarify some things, Kelly? That's what you're saying?
No, give us. I just want all the letters.
I need clarification on the intersect. I think I'm good with the other letters.
Yeah,
I need some clarification on the I.
And when you say plus, does that mean you get Hulu and Disney? Like,
Wait.
Does it avoid the ads?
Wait.
Does it avoid the ads?
Wait, I'm
Like
not.
when I'm on
here
Hulu,
it
are there no
is.
commercials?
Okay, Mo. Okay, so remember the hermaphrodites?
Yes.
And
yes.
okay, so I knew a girl when I played ball that she had
both. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
so
also
they
know
said that.
someone.
So they said that's the outdated term. Now it's
Right.
intersex.
Oh,
So
okay.
just
okay. I knew the I was for intersex.
Hey
but I
Leah,
just couldn't remember
get
what it
on.
was.
Send a request to the IG because I have a headache and I'm not even like I'm not mad. I just
And so nurse, that is why it wasn't on your NCLEX board exams, because this is something that has evolved. So these are new
what?
terminology.
Whoa. On what? On the what
So
exam?
nurses have to take the NCLEX in order to pass and to become a registered nurse and move on, right? So I was saying to her, she said, I literally took a national medical board test and it wasn't this hard. And I was saying, yes, like these are new terms that are being used. So it's very difficult to keep abreast on what it is. And like Leah just explained, that hermaphrodites are now under the terminology intersex.
I swear I had a direction I was going.
I'm sorry. I tend to do that.
No, it wasn't y'all bad. I had a direction. I gotta go back to my other. I gotta flip the page back over.
It wasn't leading to Lala. It wasn't leading down that path. He was going somewhere different.
I think it's important to understand though, and like I said, the reason why I know is because so many of my friends, their children are identifying with one of these letters of the alphabet, Mike. Or like there's people out there that have felt like this their entire lives and had no way to express it. And so now there's terminology to say, you know, as a kid, I didn't feel like I was a girl or a boy. And so, but this explains how I feel. And I'm like, great. Everybody
and I have a community that
and I have a
embraces
community
me,
of
that feels
people
just like me.
Exactly. Or, you know, there's just so many different reasons why. And I am happy that there is something that they can identify with. And then I just choose to learn so that they can feel love and appreciated too. Because many of the times, a lot of these people feel, you know, like outcasts because no one wants to take the time to learn.
Understand. Okay, Leah, thank you, Leah, for saving this because I felt it going somewhere. Thank you. You brought it back for us. Thank you.
So let me get this
That's
straight.
just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, so when I see, so like Demi Lovato, there was non-binary day. There was binary or non-binary day. And she was posting because she identifies as either binary or non-binary. So I have to go back and look. So she's non. She did a whole slideshow on IG on what it meant. I read the entire thing because I'm like, I don't understand. And look at Mike's face. Mike, I think it's a very interesting thing. Okay, what say you?
I know I'm not interrupting. I'm being quiet.
No, your face.
You got that van face.
Demi Lovato literally said that we shouldn't call extraterrestrials because it's offensive. Bitch, how do you know?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
You were literally speaking for aliens.
My niece sent me, she said, I think somebody's back on drugs and sent me that clip. I was like, oh, all right. I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm speaking for aliens. I don't know.
Don Page said, look, I'm fat. So going forward, I want to identify as skinny.
That's dope.
I identify with my skinny self.
So what if somebody says they don't identify with LGBTQIA plus?
They fall in the plus.
And then what do we add? When they say, I don't just want to be the plus. I want to be represented.
So again, it has evolved. You see that it's getting more alphabets and more letters as the years go by, and as the I don't want to call it a movement, but definitely awareness. As they're bringing more awareness to the community overall, you're seeing that it's evolving and changing. So you may see some more letters added to that, Shawn.
I'm not. No, I'm not. You're not, and y'all can cancel me if you want. I'm not. Enough's enough.
I mean, back in the day,
you saved it. It was over, Leah. We were moving on. It was over.
Yeah.
You saved it. But no, want to bring it back.
It'll never stop.
And I think with social media, because now we're in the whole social media drive, social media world now, that more and more people are wanting to find their tribe, like their people. They want to be identified with a certain.
But you can't make up a tribe.
Well, apparently, Michael Shawn.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, there's a certain point where I want you to be exactly who you are.
But maybe if who they are it doesn't fit, they got to create.
Okay, well, how about like if I'm just like, listen, my life, the only color that I represent is blue. That's it. And I need to be represented. I need to be the. I guess that's a bad example because it could be a gang. But
wait.
No, but do you understand? This is never ending. Like this is never. Dog, be who you are.
I guess to Leah's point that like so many people are judgmental. And when you're talking about you identify with one thing out of this category, but I don't agree with, this is not how I run my life, because everything is so descriptive. If you're a lesbian, that means what? Oh, you like women. If you're bisexual, that means that you like both. But now bisexual does not mean just male or female. It also means people who identify as transgender, binary, non-binary. And so
how can I discriminate against something and I don't even know what it is anymore?
So that's why we have to have healthy dialogue.
I'm not spending my life doing this.
I'm
not spending my life doing this, y'all.
Action said, so all blacks are not alike. So it makes it like, could it be like, all right, well, we're light-skinned black versus, dark skinned black? Like, could that be? No, I mean, I get what he's trying to say. Maybe, hey, I don't know. Like, well, blacks are blacks, right? It's not separated.
Black people need to blacks and Hispanics. I need to be called anything. You know what? I'm not Hispanic. I'm Puerto Rican, and make sure you don't call me anything other than Puerto Rican because I'm going to have a problem with it, and I'm going to cancel you.
But most people think you're black. A lot of people.
And I'm going to cancel you. And I'm going to cancel you.
He's offended.
I'm offended. I'm offended. Yo, we are bizarre right now. This is bizarre. Like I want you to be exactly who you are. Just don't get offended if I don't know what it is. Like it's like speaking a different language and then be like, you need to know this language. I don't know it.
Well, but if they tell you, Mike, and then you
but they're like, learn it. I don't, dog. I have a whole life.
Action said that, not me, Tam.
I got a whole life. Like just. People just go do, but at the same time, you want to force me to do stuff. You want to force heterosexual people to do stuff. You do want to force heterosexual. You do. You want bathrooms that I have to urinate in the same bathroom as somebody who used to be, who's a guy or a girl or I don't know what. But you want me to use that public restroom and you want to force me to do that. And that's cool.
But you guys, heterosexuals want to force their community to fit into boxes that they're not comfortable in.
I'm actually cool. That's what I'm saying. But this whole thing, Superman's son just can't come out.
That gotta come out with warning. Like you gotta.
No. Listen.
Listen, enforcing stuff on people. I thought this would be a perfect time to put this
for Jada forced.
That was a force with no Vaseline.
Listen, y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just happy I'm 50. I'm just happy I got 30 more years and I'm a rap. Y'all go ahead.
Don't say that.
Go ahead, because when the aliens come down, it's gonna be LGBTQIA plus A and dog. Demi Lovato really said, "Don't call them extraterrestrials."
But you see what the nurse said. I'm offended that Mike keeps calling me a nurse and not a nurse practitioner or
Thank you. I apologize, nurse.
Get her alphabet right.
You just said, I apologize, nurse.
I apologize, nurse practitioner.
Put some respect on her name.
I don't know. Like, and honestly, this is what kills me. And this is what really gets people pissed. We're following this white people stuff. White people started this. Not us. I promise you, if you go through the history.
Well, if you look at Leah's name, even she has she and her. Those are her pronouns that she
Real.
identifies with. And you're seeing more and more of that in your emails and people.
But why can't I
need
just
to know
call
how
her by
you
her
address.
name? Why? What the
You
fuck is her name
can.
for?
You can.
Oh, okay. If I just call you by a name, just like relax, like they, he, she. I don't know what you're talking. I've never
So if
wanted
you're
somebody to
speaking in
call
a
me.
sentence about Leah, and you might say, somebody, well, what does she have on? Well, how do you know that she identifies as she?
I don't want to be a she. Maybe I'm a he. Maybe
So
I'm a
that's where that
they.
comes in.
Maybe both.
So we have a conference that I'm speaking at on Tuesday, I think, for the University of Texas at Dallas. I do it every year. Now, when it first started out years ago, it was the UTD Women's Summit, and they did it every year. For the last 2 years, now we've defined who is we make it clear that anybody in attendance, like you can identify as, like it's very clear, but we also make sure that on all the panels that now we've opened it up to all the different letters of the alphabet that identify as women.
You have to, especially with holding it on a college campus. That's been one of my biggest things.
And they're so offended, and everybody's so offended. But it's funny, none of y'all got enslaved for 300-400 years.
Man,
Like, can y'all put respect on people before that?
You can't compare.
Well, Dave Chappelle did say in his
you can't. No, you're right, Jay. You can't compare.
Rights.
You can't compare. You can't.
He said that he's jealous. He said, we really, Black people should be jealous of the movement because they've gotten further in their movement than we have in hundreds of years.
And why do you think that? Do you think this all would go down if all the LGBTQIA plus were all Black? Do you think it would happen? Everybody's scared to death. This whole nonsense, like y'all want to skip over so much, and y'all want to come at. And the irony is that y'all want to come at a Black man like Dave Chappelle. The audacity you have for no other representation has been destroyed and been targeted. And I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm saying this like a Black man.
Jeanette said, I'm not.
And y'all want to cancel somebody who you have never dealt with the oppression that culture has ever dealt with. And y'all want to walk out on Netflix. They're like, all the transgenders and all the people that support us, we're going to walk out. Go ahead, walk out. Because if the world have to really walk out on who is really oppressed. Y'all really falling for this bamboozle.
Well,
I'm not falling for it. I am just respecting the community.
Especially if you have friends that feel like, this is it means a lot to them. The same way, Mike, I would never dare say that you're Black because I know better. You know what I mean? But people do lump you in.
Honestly, I'm Puerto Rican, which means my African roots are from Africa. My point is, you're not going to go to cancel a Black man has been through more than you. You're not going to do that. You're not going to cancel a Black man who doesn't have his original name. You right now, you have circled LGBTQ. You want to be identified. He doesn't even know what his original name is. You're not going to bamboozle me. He doesn't know what his original religion is. He doesn't know his original homeland. He doesn't know where his original ancestors were literally from. And y'all pissed because y'all agitated because of what? Were y'all castrated? Were your kids killed and molested? Were they raped? Were your wives raped in front of you? Or husbands raped in front of you? Please tell me when you can tell me it happened. It didn't. Over and over and over. Fathers, sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, daughters. This happened for hundreds of years. And you want to cancel a dude whose ancestry went through that?
They say that's
Y'all
old stuff,
playing with
Mike.
the wrong person
You said you
today.
gotta get over it. You know, it's 2021. You gotta worry
I
about
did
now.
not say to get over it.
No,
Now,
that's what I see some of the comments saying. Like not on our show, but
I
like
was about to
in
say,
mainstream media.
Get
see
over
a lot
nothing. It has never been resolved. It has never been resolved. Y'all want to get offended by a black man who never got his reparations. Who never got his reparations. And I'm speaking obviously for black men and women, but Dave Chappelle, you want to cancel somebody who you've never dealt with what his ancestors have dealt with. And
or
if
some
the
of the things that he still
ancestors
continues to deal with today.
Yes, are we really gonna do this? Listen, women alone are the most enslaved human beings. It doesn't matter religion, color, woman, period. In today's date, we can't even make our own rights used for sex. I totally agree with you. There are issues that should be dealt with first.
You can't erase history. She said it, man.
Like come on, man.
Scary. Teach it.
And I'm down to respect the whole thing. But you gonna cancel somebody whose ancestors have been through more? And you're not gonna pause? So now y'all wanna walk out of Netflix and y'all have allies. Not just, they said the transgenders are gonna walk out with their allies. Okay, so why didn't y'all walk out when George Floyd had a knee on his neck?
But guess what? There are plenty of trans and in that community that are actually supporting what Dave Chappelle said. Not all are for the whole cancel culture.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is that the intellectual way that Dave went at it, Dave was trying to explain his position. Over and over, he tried to explain his position. But there's an undercurrent there's an agenda being used, and y'all are being used for an agenda. There's an agenda being used right now to try and cancel Dave, but it's all choreographed. Paul, aka Action, I've been dealing with the alphabet people for decades and have gays in my family and have nothing but respect for them and can honestly say they are taking it too far with the letters and the sensitivity in the community. I'm heterosexual and black and get offended daily. Just keep it moving. And listen, man, I know people don't like to hear keep it moving, and I get it. I understand you're like, well, we shouldn't keep it moving. Just because y'all kept it moving, that we should fight back. I get it. But do you understand if society becomes a place where if I feel offended, I have to shut things down? It's all subjective. If everything that ever offends you, you want to shut things down, there will be nothing.
But Afro Queen said, why do black people always got to be the ones that just get over it? It's always just get over it and move on.
And jump on the bandwagon. Yo, the day that black people like, listen. And minorities in general, Hispanics and black people go, listen. I respect what you're saying, but until I get my equal rights, I can't fuck with you. If my house is burning, I can't help you put water on yours. Like you want me to jump over obstacles for you when I ain't get done jumping over obstacles for me.
Oh, Patrice, feel better.
No, sorry, Patrice, I was too loud. Sorry, Patrice.
No, I don't think that was it. It was just the overall, I think. Yeah.
No, I don't understand why people, they want other people to be like, yo, just feel my pain. Don't feel yours. Don't deal with yours. Don't deal with your oppression. Don't deal with yours. Just come over here. Everybody should be offended that they're really trying to cancel Dave Chappelle for actually putting intellectual debate or his version of something. So that means if somebody disagrees with you, they should never be allowed to ever present it. They should never be allowed to present it.
But I think even with Dave Chappelle, he gave like context or pre-context to before he said the jokes, like before he hit the punchline of it. I think that it was more so educational in him expressing himself than him just making fun of a community or making fun of other cultures and other races.
And the thing that kills me is that I'm not. So which one do you want? Do you want Donald Trump that just says it to your face and just says, I'm going to build a wall and don't give a damn about you? Or if somebody disagrees with you, tries to actually present it? Like, which one do y'all want? Powers that the powers that be want black people to forget what happened to us and pretend it didn't happen. All day.
Keep it moving. Nothing to see here, people.
Y'all get over that. We got other things to attend to. There are other things that need to be attended to.
We live in a country full of systematic abuses, and it's not just for black people, but brown people and anyone that they feel is un-American or not American enough. It's always some type of systematic hurt there, and some type. It's just this is America.
All right, so Jay Black went to wash his car and found out he was out of shape, y'all. Listen,
How did you just shift to that? Other stuff to talk about.
I was embarrassed. Because then people say I get too emotional. I was embarrassed, and I want to tell the ladies, I'm in better shape than Jay Black is right now, and we can bet any amount of money right now.
Why don't
any
you,
amount of money?
Wait,
why don't you introduce him to your trainer, Mike?
Why is this the topic? Wait,
so that Jay Black could, get. I mean, well,
Jay's not built. Jay can't do my workout. Jay went and literally washed his car and said he waxed it. And he was like, and I vacuumed the car yesterday, right? I'm sorry, I'm exposing it.
I did a full detail. I did.
He did a full. He literally was like, yo, Mike, I'm exhausted. Mike, I'm exhausted. I can't. There's nothing I can do. Oh my God, I can't. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta sleep. And he said it was 80 degrees. I live in Texas. 80 degrees. We wear hoodies. Leah's out here. 80 degrees. People grab their jackets. Exactly. Leah, pop the hoodie. 80 degrees. We're like, whoa. He said, I was washing the car 80 degrees.
It's going to be 80 degrees the next 2 days.
He said, I vacuumed it and I waxed it and I'm exhausted. I can't. Jay's not built. He's not built.
80 degrees is not hot, Jay Black.
He's not built.
It's not supposed to be 80 degrees in the fall. Here he go, bring it up personal. I was just letting them know that easy. So it's not a competition for everything. And right now, Jay, I'm coming off surgery, so of course, right now I'm not at my 100%.
You'll never be me.
Twisted. I'm better than.
You'll never be me, Jay. You'll never be me no more. That's it. It's over. You're never in the physical condition I'm in. You'll never be.
Can we talk about Lala or something or Tyrese saying that?
I want to talk about the fact that you had to go directly to sleep Wendy after you washed your car.
Is back without Wendy. Can we talk about other stuff like?
Is it even the Wendy Williams show without Wendy? Like, come on.
No. I don't care about Wendy Williams. I care that when Jay Black was telling me about this, Jay Black said, not only did I vacuum my car, he said, not only did I vacuum it, I added wax. I waxed it.
I did. I vacuumed my car. I did a full clean inside.
You know how easy it is to wax a car, y'all?
No, it's not. It's not
with the stuff. Do you know the same way you put furniture polish on your furniture? Like, let's say you got a wooden table. That's how you wax a car now. All you got to do is this, y'all.
Oh, God.
Wax on, wax off.
That's it. And the man couldn't even keep a conversation with me. He said, I got to go, Mike.
I need to relax.
And that's what he said. He said, I need to go. He act like he went hunting for his family's food. And he went hunting and hold on, Stephanie's still on. What? Oh, that might be a late one. I am targeted as a woman, as a Latino, and a heavyweight person. A person in a biracial relationship, as a survivor of suicide. My father as... What does AB?
An artist. I think she meant an artist.
An artist. I can't change what you see visually. I felt what Dave said about being black. I am Hispanic, Indian, melting pot of culture, and the history of my people. My feelings is invisible to this world. Stephanie, I respect you.
And we see you.
And we definitely see you, Stephanie.
And we fucks with you because you're on here every day.
Exactly. The only thing is, if you need your car washed, don't call Jay Black. Listen, call me because I'm in physical condition. I can vacuum, I can wax it, and I can actually do the window. He didn't even do the windows on his car. He was like, I just did the vacuuming and I waxed it. And he said, I'm physically exhausted. That's what Jay said. I can do no more. And he clapped. He said, I'm done. I can do no more.
I did take some ibuprofen though.
And he took
my wife said take some pills, take some ibuprofen. You're gonna be sore.
From washing the car.
Listen, my arm. I had surgery, Mo. It was a lot involved. When you truly make your car look like it's brand new on the inside,
I'm bringing my car to. Where are you at?
It takes a lot of work.
I'm driving it up.
It takes a lot of work.
No, but $25, you didn't have to wax your car. First of all, waxing is overrated.
No, it does put a shine. You crazy. Wax and it holds. Any little scratch or any little scratch that may be there, that whack.
If you pay extra at a good car wash, they can make the same thing happen. I promise you, I'll put my car next to your car, and the ladies will know the difference. And it's all about the ladies. It ain't about. I don't even care if you're in a relationship and you're not trying to have sex with nobody else. It's still about the ladies driving by the ladies. And if Sexy Mo and Leah, I'll put my car next to yours, and after I pay my $35, I'll say $35. And after you spend 2 hours waxing, and I'll just put it next to it and be like, ladies, do you know the difference? I'm like, nope.
I just need to know, is it going to get me to where I need to go to eat?
I did. 80 degrees is a cold nap down here. Don Page.
Yeah, I'm tired. Talk about it. You're right about that.
He's exhausted right now. He needs a break. He needs a black and mild break. He don't even smoke black and mild. He needs a black and mild break right now.
Because I don't even know how this came up. That's weird. But all right.
No, I just wanted to change the tone of everything because everybody's like you get the complaints and everybody somebody tapped out said they got a headache and I was like I don't want to.
We gotta clear the energy of this.
Yeah. Okay, where's your
right here? It's always right here.
Please.
I don't think that's gonna help us. How's that gonna help us? You think we gonna feel it?
You got some sage
energy? I do. I have sage and Palo Santo back there. So.
Hold up. And I got hold on. Wait a second. I got Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm fighting all the people, all the diabetics, no sugar, Diet Dr. Pepper. All the
you wrong because where you at, you supposed to be drinking Mr. Pibbs. What is it?
Oh no, Dr. Pepper all the way.
Mr. Pibbs got like 7,000 grams of sugar. The fact that the reason why I'm scared of Dr. Pepper is that Dr. Pepper and this is a diet Dr. Pepper and it says 0 sugar, 0 calories. But y'all saw the big commercial that just came out like a few months ago about the 0 Dr. Pepper.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But how is the 0 Dr. Pepper if I'm drinking something that says 0 on all the ingredients? How is the 0 Dr. Pepper better than the diet Dr. Pepper?
Coke Zero is better than Diet Coke in my opinion.
Because what?
I said Coke Zero is better than Diet Coke, but I'm with you. I never understood what the difference was outside the taste.
Okay.
No, but how do they make it taste better? What is it that they're adding?
No,
somebody said Dr. Thunder. If somebody's drinking Dr. Thunder.
What in the world?
Let me tell you something. If you're drinking Dr. Thunder, when you're having sex, whoever you're having sex with, you should stick a food stamp in their mouth. Like while you're having sex, you should make them.
What does Dr. Thunder taste like?
What does Dr.
I'm trying to make it taste like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Thunder?
Oh, it's a knockoff?
It's a bootleg. I thought it's bootleg. Dr. Pepper.
No, why y'all putting them hearts up on my Instagram live for Dr. Thunder? Like, why are y'all putting hearts up for Dr. Thunder? Are you kidding me right now? Mike got the black and white. Yes.
Oh, it's
the sweetener in it, Dave. You know for a fact it's a sweetener that makes the new one food stamp in your mouth. Yes, that's if you drink Dr. Thunder, you literally need to smother.
Oh, it's a Kroger's brand. I don't got Kroger's near me. Okay, that's why I'm like, what is it?
It's a Kroger's brand, Dr. Thunder. Yeah, Dr. Thunder sounds like you should catch something from it. Just an annoying cousin. Okay, got it. I'd rather join the LGBTQYZ community than drink.
Action.
See, there you go. And see.
Oh my God.
And we move on.
All right, though. Everybody, let's take a break. It's been good. We're gonna go down.
Oh, we never addressed Dexter. So somebody said where's Shiny? Shiny's better than COVID. She's getting better.
Yes.
Also Dexter has been really sick the last several days.
Yeah.
So that's why he wasn't on our psychic today. For those who was looking
Yeah,
for
shout out to
psychic.
Dexter. We hope you feel better. I don't know why the cards last week. I don't know why your cards didn't tell you you were gonna get sick.
Mike, I was gonna go there. I'm so happy
Next
you
week
did.
you're gonna get sick, bro.
I was gonna ask, like, didn't he see this coming?
Yo,
Well, he can't, it doesn't
Hold
work
on, do
for
y'all want
him.
me to do the cards today? I can do the cards.
I have cards.
I got cards, so I got a deck of cards. You got
I have a deck.
Oh, you got the tarot cards?
These are Oracle love cards.
Are they love cards? So all you can do is like the wet vagina card and like what do you got? What is the love cards?
I can pull cards for people. Like you kind of spread them out, and then so let's just say Mo is here, and I tell her to choose which one kind of resonates with her.
Yo, Leah.
And then there's a booklet.
Go ahead, continue. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then there's a book that tells her what that means for her.
Leah, can you hold that close to your camera? Grab a card real quick because I want to make sure of something. Grab a card.
So
no, I don't know.
The package is not open, Leah. The package is not open.
What are you talking about?
Grab a card. Grab a card. No,
And
keep it
it's
to the
made by-
camera. Keep it to the camera. Keep it to the camera. Keep it to the camera.
Hold on,
Don't
let me
unwrap that package. You better be able to pull the card.
Good. I'm getting the book off of it first. Thank you.
Steph, next
Okay, I
Thursday,
just wanted to make
you're
sure.
here next Thursday stuff so we can let him know that he knows your reading
All right, I
stuff.
was gonna.
That's good.
Wait. So grab a card.
I'll just grab the one on top. Well, actually, I don't
No.
want
Show
to.
us the thing because I want it to be the first time you lied. Okay, you didn't lie. Okay,
So when we come
Yo,
back, Leah's going to
Leah.
do some readings, and Psychic
Leah.
Mike and Psychic Leah.
Leah,
gonna
the
have
cards
your
look like
future.
some high end. Those look like some high end Uno cards.
No,
I'll
these
wait
are,
for Dexter to
no,
come back.
these are oracle
allegedly.
cards
You gotta
made
put
by a
allegedly
black
off, man.
woman.
We're gonna pause.
Made by a black woman, and they've got she's black, and I've connected with her on IG.
Yeah,
I
we're
love
gonna
her
have to wait.
cards. See,
Yeah, we gotta wait for Dexter.
I'll wait
No,
for
I'm not
Dexter.
going.
No, Leah
She's
can do
pretty.
the
I
reading.
don't know.
She's pretty as hell. Look at this. Look, and somebody's
Let's
in her
do
neck.
more real
No,
quick. Do more.
Dexter
More.
don't have people like
this
that.
was
in his
for you,
card.
Mike. You said
Oh, that was
Uno,
me.
and look what I accidentally pulled.
Wow.
See, you're not
the
supposed to
Uno.
have the wild.
Wow.
That's you. Should we read the wild card when we come
Read
back
it.
from
We
Mike?
should.
We're gonna
should.
read the wild card. Why
No,
don't
we're
I
not.
pull? I'm gonna pull a love card for everybody here, including
Oh.
myself. I'm gonna light a little Palo.
All
And
right.
whatever resonates with each one of you, Mike, you've already got the wild card.
You already got yours.
This is you, Mike, because you said Uno, and I touched it and looked.
Bam.
And I touched.
That's not a coincidence, Mike. Leah
It's
has
not
some
a
abilities.
coincidence.
I'll tell you.
I'm a healer.
I like this. I like it.
You're
We're gonna
supposed to
be back.
tap.
Go ahead, Leah.
Let me show IG. This is the card we pulled for Mike from the love. This is the Love Oracle deck,
Yo.
Ooh.
and this is made by a black woman.
Ooh.
And we're gonna read it when we come back.
I like that.
And we're gonna pull for Jay Black and Sexy Mo, and I'll do one for myself as well.
Dexter, we mean no disrespect.
Oh,
We mean no disrespect.
and maybe we can
need
pull
you.
for somebody in the comments if they want. Let me know. Let me know. I'm the Love Oracle.
Do they need a birthday, anything, Leah? Do they need, like, you don't need anything from them? Or is it a question?
I'm gonna put my Cash App in the captions. I'm for real pulling for y'all though.
Oh man. Oh
Here's
man.
her name. Her name, if y'all want to follow her, is Crystal Banner on IG.
Is she dark skinned? J Black ain't following.
Stop. You know what?
Oh,
You know we
she's
gotta
pretty
do it.
though. She's really pretty.
Don't matter.
Crystal Banner.
Oh,
Okay, Red's going to want. Oh, yeah, when we come back, let's do it.
All right. Let's take a black and mild break. This is so disrespectful. But I'll go with it. Like, y'all want to go with it?
Dexter's fault. It's
This
Dexter's
ain't-
fault.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Dexter, I'm gonna need you to get
She got a wild card, and she's gonna read the wild card that she pulled because I
Real
said
quick.
Uno. I don't know what just happened.
Mike, okay, can I tell you something though?
Go ahead,
Like,
go ahead.
just vibe with me right now.
Go ahead.
I just bought this deck last week. And I didn't go through the cards. So when you said it, I don't know what the cards are because I haven't opened, like really done anything with the deck. So for you to say this and me to pull this, I did not know this was in there.
Draw 4. Tam said draw 4. Man. And on that note,
we'll be right back. Takeover Legends. We'll be right back.
This is where it goes, Mike. Let me explain. When you are mentally addicted to alcohol or any substance, your brain now has been brainwashed. Your brain has now been brainwashed to believe that you cannot function without this drug in your system. Nothing. There's nothing you can do. You can't watch sports without alcohol. You can't go to work without alcohol. You can't have sex without alcohol. You can't go to your daughter's recitals without alcohol. You can't go to a wedding without alcohol. You can't go to court without alcohol. You can't meet with your lawyer without alcohol. Your brain is now trained. You have to have liquor in your system. But technically, at that point, it's a lie. You've just been tricked that you can't function until you become physically addicted to alcohol. That's when it's showtime. See, because mental is just a belief. When you become physically addicted to alcohol, now this is a fact. Your ass better have a certain amount of liquor in your system at all times. Your body don't play no games. Your body's like, I wish you would try and go more than 3.5 hours without some liquor in your system. Mike, go ahead, Mike, try me. Go ahead, let's see what happens. You know what's gonna happen, Mike. You think the last shakes were bad? Or we gonna make them shakes turn into convulsions? We might break you down and your legs will be too weak for you to walk up a flight of steps. That shaking and shivering. Oh, we got the good one for you too, Mike. You know when you get to the liquor store and your hand is shaking so bad you can't put that debit card in the machine? And you don't even know how embarrassing this is until the clerk puts your hand and steadies it and puts it in there. Oh, Mike, don't play with me.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts.
Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears tight shirts
every day.
I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts.
Every day. My son wears
tight shirts.
To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah! Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in. Tap in.
Yeah, tap in. Leah. Oh my God. Listen, there was something I wanted to talk about. I have a pet peeve, a real quick pet peeve. Can y'all tap into IG before I do this pet peeve? Because I shut up. Leah, Leah has the sage and she's popping. But before I get into this, because we were talking about working out and Jay Black, and working out is tough. And Jay Black does have an injury. He has a bad shoulder injury that he's recovering from. And Mo, where you at? Come in the club. Where you at? I'm trying to get you in the club.
I'm in the parking lot.
This is always your problem. You're always in the damn parking lot drinking an airport shot of vodka, and then you want to know. Then you want to know why you can't get in the club because we've been here and we in the DJ booth. Jeez Louise. Oh my. All right.
Here I am.
Where you? The bully's watching. What up, bully?
Oh, Dave. Element OP. What he say yesterday? Yeah.
I don't even know if I can fit 5 people. I can't. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. There would be 5. I don't know if
he would have to come. He would need the link.
Yeah. Oh, he would need the link to get it. Mo, I still don't see you. Come in the club.
I am here.
Oh, this is exactly what would happen. This is exactly what would happen at a real club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. This is exactly what would happen.
And that's why I got other people
I
in on her
can't get
name.
in.
Yep.
I can't get in, Michael Shawn.
Okay. And for those who've ever had a trainer, has anybody had a trainer before? Has anybody had a trainer? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the trainer that I have is a good trainer. The first trainer I had was an excellent trainer, and I fell off and everything like that. I actually walked out one time during the training session. He pushed me so hard. And true story. No, he did. He did great trainer. Like he had me in the best shape of my life. And one day he said, "You got 2 more in you." And at that point I was like, I don't, right?
Pause.
And yeah, pause. And we got into it. Hey, Leah, on the IG live, you got the book all up in your face, right? Like she is really taking it. Can you put the book down?
She's prepping.
I'm getting ready for your reading.
So I walked, me and him actually got into it. I walked out. I was done. Like I left. I said, dog, I really don't. And I'm paying you. Like it's really my rules. Like I'm paying you, right? Okay. So that's a long story. And I'll tell you some childish stuff I did one day. I'll tell you the childish thing I did afterward. But my trainer last night, and this is what trainers do. And if you've had a trainer, you've had this happen. So yesterday we're doing the chest and the arms, right? We're doing chest and arms because leg days are the worst, but we're doing chest and arms. You can't notice it now, but you will when I do the show with no shirt on. You'll watch. You'll see. Just give me like 4 weeks. I'm going to do this show with no shirt on. And I don't care if y'all laugh. I'm going to do the whole shirt, nipples and all. My nipples stay hard. You're going to see the whole thing.
Oh, not the hard nipples.
They just stay hard. Like they do. They just stay. There's nothing I can do. I got it from my dad. I've noticed that when my dad wore t-shirts, I'm like, Dad, we got the same nipples. I know that sounds crazy, but it happened.
I've never noticed that on your dad, but okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen. Well, you shouldn't be looking. You shouldn't be looking at my dad's nipples. You shouldn't be looking at my dad's nipples.
He's handsome, but I'm not looking at it that way.
Okay. So he starts slow, and I have a shirt from Jay Black's wife also, walking
my journey.
And Lee, I have your shirt here too, so you're gonna have to meet.
Show my shirt.
You said what?
It's in the packaging.
Okay. Oh damn! No, I got it right here. Hold on.
Okay. Hey. Leah wanted a positive shirt from the No Toxic Tea line.
I haven't taken it out.
I wear it for my class I teach on Saturdays. I need my shirt.
I have not taken it out. Well, you'll have to meet me, Miss. I haven't taken it out the bag. I don't want to ruin the bag and anything like that.
It says selfish with my energy.
Yes. Okay. So yesterday we start, and what he does is a progression. So even with the bench press or the curls or anything we do, we start at a low weight, and you get cocky because you're like, okay, what's the big deal? And then we move up to the weight. So we're doing the bench press, and you got to put it at your chest, and and the reason why I say you got to put it at your chest because a lot of people don't put it properly where it should be. Right. So
pop it out.
Do it. Yeah. And so we go up to I think it was 150 pounds, which is not a lot. So I'm rocking it out.
It's easy.
But the fact is, we've gone from like 50
Little
to 80
reps, yeah.
and doing 10, and now all of a sudden you realize that's why I know how to pace myself now. Like I'm not getting cocky. So now we're at like 175, and now at 5 I'm struggling.
Your
Here's my pep.
It starts shaking a little bit.
Yes, the shake was happening. The shake
is happening.
Okay, but he said breathe. And I
breathe through it. Yep.
Breathe through it.
Don't lock your arms. Don't lock your arms.
Now, this is what irritates me. I want you to see these 2 fingers right here. These are the index fingers, right?
Okay.
This is what the trainers do when you're struggling.
Oh.
They put their 2 fingers and they just go like this.
Raise the bar.
You're telling me all you needed to help is 2 index fingers and go like this?
That's what they tell you?
That's just psychological.
Literally, they just go like this, and you go like, all of a sudden, 2 fingers, you're like, what? How did the 2 fingers?
It is psychological.
It's my pet peeve. So I'm in pain, and I'm sitting there going like, dog, why do y'all just put 2 fingers? He said, that's all you need is 2 fingers. Like, you just need pause, 2 fingers, and you just, but it's not even these 2. It's 1 index finger, and they just go like this. Dog, I was so irritated. So I had one more round, right? And I will tell you this. I only get competitive at certain moments in my life. I'm really not competitive. Like I can care less who wins until this thing clicks on. So I'm sweating. Like I'm sweating. I'm like, and I feel like the throw up is about to happen. And I'm like, and he's like, you just got one more round, Mike. We've done 4 sets. You just got one more round. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, cool. Let's make it happen. And he goes to put his fingers, and I drop it. I said, do not put your fingers on my fucking waist.
The disrespect.
I said, do not put your fingers. And he giggled. He's like, why? I said, it's something that I feel like you're disrespecting me. Either I do it or let this weight just drop on my chest and I die here. Just do not do this.
Goodness.
Don't do this. So we go. And I'm rocking. Like 7, I said, I need your fingers, homie.
I just need that one.
I need your fingers. And he was like, dog, I don't know what it is. Like, I literally want to try what it is that they do that happens. That is my pet peeve. And the trainer is amazing. His name is Ron. The dude is super cool. Like he pushes you, but he doesn't push you in like an agitating way. Like Ron is like, listen, like Ron said this one thing to me, right? I was struggling and Ron said, listen, man, you did this to yourself. And I was like, what? He said, you let yourself get here. He said, so you just got to work through it. Like we can work through it. Like you're going to be all right. I promise you, I can take you through it, but you did this to yourself. And I felt like everybody in my life has always told me I did this to myself. Even when I was in rehab, I felt like everybody was like, you did this to yourself. Bitch, I know. Like, stop telling me I did this. But Ron is an amazing trainer out here in the DFW. So I just want to put my pet peeve out there. These fingers are the most irritating, and I will not. And I go to see him tomorrow at 3:00. And I promise you, my goal is for him to never touch these weights ever again.
With those fingers off my weight.
Get your fingers off my weight. All right, Leah. We
At
normally
least
have
it's not tiny fingers, like
Are you trying to? I mean, I have tiny. What you
no,
trying to say?
like.
What you trying to say?
At least they're not like deformed and crusty or.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going somewhere else because these fingers. When they're on that clitoris, these fingers are amazing. Listen,
always gotta go there. Really, Mike? We don't need. Oh God!
Wax on, wax off.
The slow flows remarkable piece of okay. All right, so Leah has Dexter is normally here. Yeah. And Dexter literally he does our card readings.
Psychic, medium.
Our medium readings, but he's under the weather, and we will have him next week. So we want to make sure Dexter, we hope he feels better and everything like that. So Leah, for some reason, has a deck of cards.
For some reason.
They're love cards.
And she has love cards for this chick named Tamika. Like she's got these love.
Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
Kamika, Crystal.
And she has. All right. So
She's
if
burning
you want her,
she's clearing the energy.
these are just love cards. These are just love cards. So this has nothing
we don't
to do.
know. It's however it resonates with you. I can't tell you what it's supposed to mean.
All right. So you picked a card from me, and
I did.
It was wild.
Well, we'll do you last. We're gonna do Jay Black first because I find it funny what I ended up. What spirit led me to?
Oh.
How did you already pick a card for Jay Black?
I didn't even see you shuffle.
I picked it for everybody over the break. I did.
She fraud already. But go
ahead, Leah.
Let me see.
Okay, and that's why your card is ego.
Oh.
All right, so your card. So Jay Black's card is ego.
It just says ego. What does that mean?
I'm reading it. Chill. Okay.
I bet Lady Q can tell us what it means.
Jay got ego. The ego can protect and sabotage simultaneously. Meanings. So this card, meanings. Okay. Let me see.
Oh Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna
protection, overcompensation, pride, shadow side, lack, fear-based decisions, heart chakra blockages. So Jay, maybe we need to do some stuff with the heart chakra.
Yeah, we gotta open up that chakra.
What are you blocking yourself from? Because of ego. Not wanting to get to know the LGBTQIA plus community?
What? You freestyling now. You add your own stuff to this.
Open up. Worry about the perception and others' opinions. Needs to do some shadow work. Okay, so a figure's shadow is distorted to look larger than life. The person is facing their shadow and seeing how at times the shadow can appear in control. Okay, this is symbolic of the shadow side of your personality that you have, the things you cannot see about yourself. It's important to understand this side of yourself versus acting like your ego doesn't exist, Jay.
Oh.
The ego is also looking to protect itself and at times operates from a place of fear. I don't know what that is. Okay. The shadow also symbolizes being scared of your own shadow and living life in a very protective way. I'm sorry, I chose this shit out this card. The shadow in this card is all about addressing, learning from, and working with our own shadow. That is Jay's card, ego.
Wait.
I will text you this.
Is Lady Q anywhere around?
No, I don't hear her. I think she took my son to school and she might have stopped to a Dollar Tree or something. I don't hear her.
Jay, do you have any fears that you need to relieve?
No, I'm gonna be honest. Some of that stuff did sound like it could. It
resonated.
It's generic, but it's
not. I got a whole deck of cards. This is what I was led to for you.
The ego.
All right, well, go to vagina. Go to Mo. Go pick a card from Mo.
I already picked y'all's cards. So Mo's card was.
If this is right, then I believe a little bit.
Reciprocity.
Oh,
I don't even know what that means.
Yes.
Reciprocity. So let's see what that is.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Can you spell it?
Do you have to put seasoning on that? Do you bake that at 350?
Okay. So Mo's card says, reciprocity is a dance between two lovers in which there's a beautiful balance of give and take. So with reciprocity, there's equal give and take, lighting each other up, a balance of inspired and being inspired, making each other better, working together, a balanced relationship, or a need for balance. So whichever one resonates with you. Growing together or more powerful together. So in this picture, 2 candles come together as the wicks going and the flames dance and become one. The combined energy will make the duo more powerful. So
I need
there's
to find
different
somebody
symbols.
to give me some
recipe. Maybe it's coming.
She got him. That could be close. No, she nailed a couple things there, Mo.
Or do you have a twin flame? It talks a little bit about twin flames. Have you ever had a twin flame?
Yes, I do have a twin flame.
What is your twin? I had to get off IG real quick, y'all, but I'm getting it back. What is a twin flame? What is that? What is that? What is a twin flame? What is that? Does anybody know, or y'all just like y'all playing?
Mo, are you muted or something, Mo? No,
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
What is a twin flame? Like, what does that mean?
Twin flames. I thought twin flames were like kind of kindred spirits that you come together. Like, it's not like a soul. It's not like your soul partner or anything like that, you know. But I'll have to go look it up. But I thought I had a twin flame in life.
I had to. Oh, good morning, sweetie. What's going on? 77. What's going on? What's good? I'm glad you on here. What? Send me your links again. Send me your links again, real quick, y'all, on IG Live, because I had to shut it down for a second. Mutual Understanding, Jay Black from Lauren Hill song.
Yeah,
I don't really understand.
Twin flames have a soul connection.
Twin flames have a soul connection. Is that an actual person that's her twin flame?
Yes, you can have an actual person.
Okay. I don't know about this.
And maybe it's coming. We don't know. This could be somebody that's coming to light Mo's fire, and it's gonna be this partnership and bond that's gonna be
fire.
Or maybe you're seeking reciprocity, and this is telling you that it's coming.
Oh.
Who was that said what up? Somebody.
And
said
then now we can ask Dex. What is that?
Oh, Nyla. I hope you feel better, Nyla.
Yeah, so we get Dex on here. We get explanations for what Leah don't know. Okay,
all right, time for this wild
you
card.
Feel better, Nyla.
Mike, you are the wild card.
Wait, real quick, wait a second, Nyla, you're in the hospital?
She said she's been in the hospital. She was in the hospital.
What the hell, Nyla? Like, why don't you text somebody and let me know? Are you okay?
What you gonna do?
No, I'm saying Nyla goes to all the comedy shows. Like, Nyla knows. Like, there's times when Nyla hasn't felt well, and I'd be like, Nyla, go to the dressing room, take her to the dressing room, say, lay down there and chill.
Ashley wants card.
Ashley wanted 10.
No, Ashley, chill. I gotta get my wild card. Ashley, chill.
Kelly J wanted. That Steph wanted.
If you want Leah, if y'all want to keep it a buck, y'all want Leah to read you on her cards, hit my badges. Okay, hit my badges. On my IG Live, Leah will read your cards.
Love cards.
Hey, I've been in severe pain. What is going on with the severe? Nyla, we gonna have to talk. Yes, call me. Right after the show,
feel
call
better,
me.
honey.
What's going on? Explanation on what Leah don't know.
Dexter, yes.
Everything that Leah says, Dexter will correct next week. Okay.
Not correct, enhance.
Enhance.
So now we need to, with Mo's reading, maybe we need a little bit more clarity on who this individual may be, or when, or how does she prepare, or is it someone already there that maybe we need to give?
Was she on a beach with him recently? Is there a card that says was he on a beach? Was she on a beach with him recently? Like that. But it's
never
so hard
know.
to be with him. Too much fire.
Yes, that is that's
somebody said my girl 77, and I always mispronounce that. I gotta get your joint right.
I resonate with
twin
that.
flame, but it's so hard to be with him. Too much fire. It's painful sometimes. You gotta let them go. Yeah, I don't want my twin, Michael Shawn, doing like Kendra's single life. Oh, you know Kendra? Hit my badge. Shout out to Kendra G. She got me my last job that I got fired from. That wasn't my fault.
I agree. My twin flame, there's no way we can be together.
I don't Like, I don't get, like, I need Dexter. Can
But
anybody
it's a
just
joy
like?
that I can't
So these are
explain
love
when
cards,
you
Mike.
are-
He was going to
These are
fight
love
through it too, Mike.
cards.
He was going to fight through coming on, and I felt
Aw,
bad. I said,
Dex.
no, he's battling this flu. Just get better.
No. Just
You was about to say still call him. You was about to say, can you still get a award just to see if it's a
Yeah,
sickness?
because I just know Leah, like, it's ridiculous. She's about to read my card, and this is some bullshit
Right.
right now that's
It's
going
not
on right now.
like, no, you can't
all
put
of a
that
sudden,
type of
Jay
energy
Black
out there.
All I'm saying is Jay Black's card.
On.
Jay Black's card was specific, and then all of a sudden, Mo's card is all like abstract. Like, we need to find out this.
It's abstract to you. Only Mo
I need to talk. Who
can
been in the
interpret
vagina?
it
That's
in
what
a
we need.
way.
That card. Who
been in?
Who been in it?
Who put the knee in it?
Who put the knee in it? And why did she come back and her skin was clear? Why?
Oh God.
She's had a different glow since the time she's come back, and I think she's in love. Is there an in love card? I think there's something going on.
It didn't get pulled for any of you guys.
Her eyes are brighter, and even when she ain't had no makeup on, she was still glowing with no
I
makeup.
still don't have makeup on.
Yeah, but you just got lipstick on, which
I got
enhances.
lipstick. Thank you, God.
I'm
Let's
just
get
telling
this
you, there's
wild
something
card.
going on. All right, go.
Mike's wild card. Let's
Love
see
card
how you-
readings with Leah.
Oh, love card readings without changing the title.
Put it in.
Mike's
put it in-
wild card.
Put it in the butt. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I knew we was
When you put it in the butt, anything is possible.
What is the wild card? What is the wild card?
I just told you. No, I'm just
Well, what does it say? What does it say? No,
in
no.
the
'cause I-
unknown, Mike, anything is possible. So wild card. This could be with your life, with situations, with everything. Right now, things are unpredictable. There's uncertainty.
Yes.
But there's many possibilities.
Yes.
Some surprises may be coming your way. Yeah. Okay. There's going to be an opportunity to shift things. Okay.
Thank you, Nala. Wow.
You have to accept the cards that are being dealt in your life right now. There may be some unexpected outcomes. All right. Anything can happen. There's no telling. You need to be open to it. Be open.
Wow.
Okay.
You can relate.
This represents.
I mean, yeah, but my whole life has been uncertain since I was like.
This represents the cards or the hands that you're dealt in life. Much of it is unknown, and you deal with these events as they come. All right. But there's an opportunity coming for you to shift things. You just have to be open to it.
Okay, this is weird. Okay, this is weird because I didn't tell
It's not
Jay.
weird. It's spirit.
But wait.
I hate this girl. No, she is fully. Okay.
She's into it. She's into
I'm not into it. I trust me.
Dexter said that
You was
people
about to
may
say
have the
something.
gift. Leah
You didn't tell
may
me
have
what.
the gift.
What did she
Okay, I didn't tell Jay this. So yesterday, it was weird. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I got a message, and I returned the message, and I can't read it on my phone. And I said, I have a morning show. You, the team right here. I said, I have a morning show. I said, F it. I'm smoking a Black and Mild. I said, I have a morning show. Listen, we're ready. We just need just opportunity. And the person hit me back and said, the phone number is an official person. The phone number and said, call me back tomorrow. That happened around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night last night.
So that could be what you.
Which is a little weird that you said there's an opportunity. Now you could have just got lucky, which I assume that you just got lucky. You just said because there could be an opportunity for everybody in life. They could be, they could be a crackhead, and you be like, you could have an opportunity, and they get like $5. Like, oh damn, I got an opportunity to smoke crack.
Don't
it could
make
be
me
anything.
pull the ego card. Gotta be more open.
It's already been pulled.
You can't question it. Don't.
Dex
question
did say
spirit.
something similar to what she's saying.
Don't
For you.
Dak
question
did say
spirit.
Dak-
Don't you question spirit now.
Dexter did say there's opportunities coming. We just have to get through November. I think he said like October, November, we have to get through it. Okay. All right. I'm not going to get all. I'm just saying I'm giving you credit. I'm giving you credit. Damn, Leah. Broomstick, boom. What the fuck say about me? Broomstick, boom. Be open, Mike. LGBTQF.
Action.
All right. So there is something, and I do have to return this phone call today. So it was something, and I didn't talk to anybody about it. So that's a little weird. Kelly
Right,
J.
Oh
we
no,
hit-
I was blowing kisses to my
Shuffle.
son.
Jesus.
Shuffle for Kelly J right here, Leah. I know a lot of people.
No. Kelly J. Buy a badge, bitch. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
No.
I love you. I love you.
Nyla bought the badge.
I'm playing
Nyla
Kelly.
bought
Kelly. Hold on,
Nyla
Kelly.
bought
I'm just
3
playing.
badges.
I'm just playing.
Thank
Kelly.
you, Nyla, for your badges.
I'm just playing Kelly. I'm just playing.
Kelly
Now,
out here sharing the
I'm
post.
sorry. I love you,
It's all
Kelly.
Tell
over
you
for
guys
me.
something crazy.
I love you. I love you, Kelly. Kelly
So
rides out with us. I love you, Kelly. I don't mean to
Kelly's
offend you.
awesome.
Thank you,
Kelly's
Nyla.
awesome.
Thank you, Nyla, for buying it back, Kelly. You're amazing. I can't resist funny shit. I can't. I'm sorry.
She knows that. All right, what do you say? You just shuffled. You picking a card for Kelly.
You don't even need. Hold on, Leah. You don't even need a birthday. You just need. You just
know the name.
You don't need nothing.
I set my intentions for each and every one of you guys during the break, and I spread it out, and I said the name, and whichever I felt pulling me towards it, that's what I pulled. And for myself, which is weird, I pulled this one, and I actually have a Ma'at feather on its way that should be arriving today.
Wait a second.
And I pulled this for myself.
Oh, for yourself first.
Okay.
But I have literally this exact same feather coming in the mail today.
Okay, Leah, you're the only person who's ever pulled a card. I've been working in radio for over 20 years. We've had psychics, tarot card readers, mediums. None of them have ever pulled anything for themselves, ever. No, Jay, Mo, as my witness.
Sylvia with Montel, the Jerome Carter, numerology.
Nobody.
Like we've had some big time psychics,
and nobody's ever just said, "Yo, let me pull one from me." Oh,
I just wanted to see what
The gift
I felt led. I felt led.
The gift does not work on
Nyla,
you.
hold on. Nyla bought a badge. Nyla bought a badge. So Nyla deserves. She said, "Do me."
Nyla wants her reading. Okay.
And then we'll get to Kelly. Kelly, we'll get to you. I promise. Not everyone needs a birthday. Kelly, we're gonna get to you. Can I get a freebie? No, Kathy, no more freebies. Hold on, Kathy, it is your birthday. Give us a second. Let me get Nyla because Nyla bought a badge. And she bought a $3 badge. That was almost a platinum badge, damn it.
It's $5.89.
Yeah. All right, so pull one for Nyla, who is recovering and shouldn't even give you more information. Go ahead, Nyla.
Kelly has a feather tattoo. Maybe.
Okay, well, go Nyla. We're doing Nyla. Focus, Nyla. We're doing Nyla. Go ahead. She's shuffling.
I am. Ooh. Okay, Miss Nyla. Your card is breakups and makeups. Relationships.
Nyla, you going through something?
Nyla, have you gone through something? Any
Maybe
breakups
there's
or makeup?
Reconciliation.
Or reconciliation.
Maybe.
You trying to get back? Or you trying to cut loose?
Learning from mistakes, reuniting, maybe coming together stronger with someone. Oh my God. Or is there a lesson to learn?
I'm sorry.
There is something that's broken that maybe can be put back together again. We don't know what that is. It could be maybe a relationship from the past or maybe family.
No, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because if you're on Media Room 360,
maybe there's a reconciliation. It may not be a man. It's just relationships in general.
Hold on, I'm laughing because on Media Room 360 or YouTube or if you're watching us,
maybe that's for me.
Hold on, Leah. Hold on. The reason why I'm laughing is Jay Black literally put the official scroll love card readings with Leah Frazier. That is hilarious to me.
Oh goodness.
That's what she's doing.
She said that her spirit is compelled by the
Nyla,
card.
are you going through any of this, Nyla? Please tell us if you're going through any. Are you going through breakups? Are you leaving somebody? Are you reconciling?
Y'all are keep making it like it's a love. It could be any type of relationship. It could be like maybe there's a child you need to reunite with, or there's a long lost cousin, or maybe there's something there that maybe
Stephanie, go on my IG live.
Something.
Okay. So Nyla, do you feel anything that's going right here with this? Do you feel anything
Is
like
she
any
nailing
other
it?
than the pain that you're going through and recovering? Which I hope it doesn't make it worse.
Stop.
I hope these card readings didn't make it worse. But
this is encouraging. Maybe somebody's coming back into your life that you can reunite, and there's going to be a beautiful
First of all,
relationship.
Leah,
It could be platonic. It could be platonic.
Everything can't be encouraging when you're pulling cards. Sometimes there has to be some stuff.
This is the love deck. This is encouraging us all to love one another. This is the price of love. This is a love deck.
Give the birthday girl. Bring the birthday girl up. Bring the birthday girl.
Who's the birthday girl?
It's Kathy. It's Kathy's birthday today. Kathy Black.
Nala, let us know on the IG, Nala.
Well, Nala
bring Kathy.
It could be
Love
someone
card
that
readings with
wants
Leah
to,
Frazier. This is so ridiculous. Oh my God.
I need a song.
No, you don't need what you need to do is understand we're not doing this no more. Just get to.
Why not?
He said, "Can I get a freebie for my?" What you need to know is this ain't happening again. Can I get a freebie for my birthday? Kathy, it's her birthday, so obviously you know her birthday. Not that you need it, because you don't need any information. You don't need nothing. You don't need. She just needs to pull a card. She just needs to pull a card.
Kathy, Miss Kathy.
Why are my IG followers going up? Why is this going up? Why are y'all supporting this?
Codependency. Ooh, is there some codependency, Miss Kathy? That could be that too. However it resonates with you.
However it resonates. However you want to take it. This is crazy.
She's trying to see if she got vitamin D in her future. So go ahead. Let's read it.
Well, maybe you got to let go of this vitamin D to go get the one that's meant for you. So
read what's on the back of the damn card and stop freestyling. Read what the card says. What is going on? Read what the card says.
Oh, goodness.
A codependency relationship can drain the energy out of any type of partnership, platonic or love. I don't know what you have. That could be an excessive reliance, emotionally destructive, neediness, attachment, obsession, belief that others' needs should be sacrificed, a one-sided relationship maybe, fear of abandonment, denial, or mood shifts based on relationships. So maybe there's something or someone that you need to let go of. Right? And then whatever you're in search of will come to you. And I think we all can use that. We all hold on to something we should let go of so we can get what is really meant for us.
Leah has a card and she covers every angle of what it possibly could be. Like she can't be wrong.
You can't be wrong. Something's going to hit. Something's going to resonate.
She's like abandonment, commitment. Like what? Like, wait.
Or it could just be some hardcore sex.
Oh man.
With the handcuff.
Oh, she said you hit it. Leah, you got it right. Kathy said, damn.
You hit it on the nose. She hit everything. Wait a second. Nobody who does cards celebrates when they get something right. Nobody celebrates. You're not supposed to celebrate.
No, I think some of hers with mine was on point, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She might be on to something. I guess it was for you. It was for you, right? It was meant for you. So you shuffle what's there is there. I don't know.
1-800-Leah Love. You want to make sure
the love oracle.
The love
a psychic or tarot card reader or whatever, I promise you, is not supposed to celebrate like they scored a touchdown when they get it right. Like, wait.
I'm betting 1,000.
Tate, I'm gonna say your name wrong on IG Live because I want to do yours. It's
Taina.
Oh, Taina's going. Taina's.
We had Kelly waiting next.
Okay, Taina, we're gonna get to you. Kelly's waiting next. Go ahead, Kelly, because Taina, I respect her. Her gangster is dope. She's a super person. She moved out from Dallas to Chicago. She's killing it.
Tam is on. Like
Dexter
Tam
who? No.
feels me. I celebrate when people can let shit go so that they.
No,
can
if you
get
don't
what
pull a
they
card, nobody's waiting for your commentary.
That's all part of it, though.
I
Ain't that how they do?
get excited. I can't help it because that means when you let something go, something amazing is about to happen. Okay, who are we pulling for?
Right, so Kelly J. Kelly J is a big supporter of the show. She wants to be read. Kelly J. So what do you feel for Kelly J as you doing the cards?
Kelly J. Divine timing.
What does this mean? I can't wait.
To kill myself.
Kelly J pulled divine timing, IG. Okay. Kelly. Let's get the card. I want to do it right. Your timing is not equal to divine timing. Okay. Let go of your timetables. Let go of your timetables. Acknowledge any discomfort regarding when something will happen. The timing is not yet right. So be aware of any shifts, okay? Things are happening exactly as they should. And in due time, you have to accept that the universe has a plan for whatever that is.
For whatever it is.
Now look,
I was rocking with her, so she said for whatever.
My God, my mom is on
something.
my IG Live. Mom, do not ask for a reading. Do not ask for a reading, Mom.
So listen, okay. So in meditation, you can't, when we're up there and we're teaching people, you can't project onto them how they should feel about what you're saying and as you're leading them, because every single person in that room is visualizing something different. So you just have to say however that's resonating with you, because everybody's going through something different. So that's why I say that, because she could have something else different in her mind. So the picture of the hourglass is floating in the galaxy and is slowly releasing the time at its own pace. The universe is in control and aligns everything at the precise time. So let go. Let it go.
All right, so Kelly's response was, yo, that's crazy. I would actually say the card is true.
Also, maybe Leah's onto something.
She's 2 for 2. Well, let me say mine is a half. So she's 2.5, and I don't know if she nailed
it.
More a
half, it's a whole. Your ego is not allowing you to accept it as a whole, Jay.
So Kelly J,
she's gonna debate you on it. This is the only psychic that will debate you on if you don't feel what they're saying.
Well, because his card is very like.
Good morning, Mom.
That's indicative of the card.
Oh, good morning, Mom.
No, that's dope though, Leah, that you nailed a couple people. That's hot. That's like, Mike, you gotta admit, like, if it's saying they
Mike
saying
needs
it
to
matches
make that
them,
phone call today. That's what that means.
They didn't get the wild card that you got, so you know what I'm saying. Like, it probably wouldn't have matched. So that's interesting.
And they didn't call Uno before the card was actually touched and pulled. I'm just saying.
Just
saying. Let the spirit lead.
My mom said, "Good morning, guys." Mom, don't you ask for a reading. Don't you ask. Don't you dare. No.
Everybody says Jay's reading is 1,000%.
No. So does Kathy?
You want a reading? You want to love?
No, she doesn't. Mind your business. No, she doesn't. Mom, you're good. Get out of here. Go. You can watch, Mom. You don't want a reading.
So who's next with Leah?
Actual reader. We had to get a substitute because the person who does the psychic readings is sick, and Leah just decided that she has
Tana
cards.
on IG is next.
Oh, go ahead. Do that last one. Then we got to do allegedly, and then I got to go take a nap.
We got to get
I'm
into
exhausted.
Allegedly with Sexy Mo. I'm excited about.
I know you are. You probably got a card you're gonna pull for
ignited.
I kind of like this, Mike.
Okay, Tana. Let's see which one is speaking. Oh, I found it.
Tana, here goes your card. Tana.
Oh, Tana, I don't know if you're gonna like this one, friend. Oh man, but you know, I'm gonna spin it for you.
You can't spin these. That is not what you.
No, psychics do get bad news. Tarot card readers, they have to sometimes deliver news.
I don't want to say.
Just read the card.
No, Mike. Okay, Mike. Wild card. Don't be unpredictable. Okay. Listen, I will say, even if it's bad, it's because something great is coming. So
that's not what you're manipulating.
Tana, you got dead end. Ooh.
So read the card.
So Tana, whatever it is, this is going nowhere. There's limited progression. Restricted. Don't force the situation. Try a different approach. The current state is stagnant. Damn, they go in. I mean, they just say it in 50 million different ways. Go in another direction. Or you're unsure of the next move.
Not the chicken feet.
Stop and think about alternatives. Okay? The do not enter sign is a warning to take heed. So right now, your current direction isn't the most fruitful, but that doesn't mean that this will be the case forever. Okay?
Tana said, damn, twin flame. She went back to the twin flame. Is there anything else?
It says stop.
And she said, yeah, we're done.
Dead end.
Oh, so you just broke, Tana, y'all just broke up?
Wow. Wait, did Leah just nail?
Wait a second, Jay. Before you get all hype, hype.
I'm getting hyped for her now.
Slow down, Flav.
Let's clear Mike's energy.
This ain't no accident now, Mike. This is like 4 in a row.
Wait a second.
Burn some more sage.
Tana, have you just broken up with somebody? And please hurry up. Please reply, because I'm about to turn that out. Turn that sage out. And he's coming back.
This is going towards you, Mike.
No.
To clear.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm waiting on Tana to tell me if she broke up with somebody. Taina.
This is your confirmation.
She said, yeah, we're done. Check.
This is your confirmation.
Yeah, we're done, but I want, we
but don't let them
are on and off since 2019.
Let it go. This says dead end. It is not going anywhere.
Yeah,
let it go. There's something else for you. It's coming, but it can't come.
So no back and forth.
She said we finished 2 days ago.
So this means dead it. Don't let it come back. That's what this means. Dead
Mike,
it.
give her credit, Mike.
Again. Leah want to freestyle. Dead it. Don't let it come back. That was not on the card.
No, that's what happened. That's what usually happens.
It didn't say dead it. Don't let it come back. You added that.
It's not going anywhere. That's what the book said. The book said it ain't going on.
Why is my mom saying 2019? Bye bye. What are you talking about?
Because they was messing around since 2019.
Oh, Jesus.
Adrian wants a private reading with you, Leah. How can I get in touch with you?
We're doing private reading. No. You want a reading? You buy a badge. Get on my IG Live. There's no private reading, sweetie. No. We're not doing private reading.
There will be no.
Either you get it public or you don't get it.
I gotta buy more decks.
She said, Taina said, thank you so much. I'm not going back at all. All right, girl.
Wow.
Well, you stay on here and you stay with us every morning. We need to bring you on here, and whatever you promote, we'll send you the link. And just DM me, we'll send you the link. And whatever you're
we
promoting.
need somebody for tomorrow. So I wanted to, or hopefully Kelly J will do it. We need somebody to pop on with us. We're doing Mo's segment. Yes. We let our crew, our people, we give back. We let you promote whatever, and you just comment on Mo's entertainment news allegedly.
I'm exhausted.
Inbox me if anybody want to pop on. Inbox me on IG.
On Hater Records. I am on Hater Records, and I like the fact that you use my record. Yes, Hater Records, No Sage Records, Freestyling Records.
Wow, Leah,
no private readings.
Wow, okay, Leah, I like this.
Look at Jay Black hyping it up
because she nailed people. Give her credit. She nailed. If people would have been like, no, she's way
You're welcome.
Thank you, Crystal.
If you want it, like, how do they? If they want to get it, if they want to get a square, which means be on the show with us, what do they have to do, Jay Black?
Just go to IG. I am Jay Black _ Simply inbox me. Just send me an inbox, Jay. I'm sure I'll be down to come on the show, and then I'll make it happen. It's really
if you want to get on the show,
Jay Marie Poetry came on last week, and it was fun. She had a ball. She hit me afterwards, said how much fun it was, and so it's fun. Mike is not going to badger the witness. He's not going to.
I will badger anybody I feel like goddamn badgering.
Mike, that's not going to encourage people.
No, listen, y'all. Feel what it is. You're gonna have fun. I need to know who you are. If you come on the show, everybody knows Mo and Leah and Jay Black. They know their personalities. So we got to get to know the person first. Hype Records on deck. Go, Leah. All right, man. We got. I can't even take a Black and Mild break. Hype it up for Leah. She did a good job.
Yes.
I guess. She freestyled. I don't know.
Shaquisa, you can come back on too.
See?
Inbox
And
me if the nurse want to come back on. Nurse practitioner
Nurse
want to come back
practitioner.
on. We'll have you back too. I'm trying to see. I'll look at who's on there.
Well,
First come,
This
first
is
serve.
did tell
amazing.
her no yesterday.
Guess I got to get back on Instagram. Ashley, what's wrong? Did you need to? Ashley,
She's
we
trying
gotta
to buy
do.
badges. She's trying to buy
Yeah,
badges.
but we
She's been off of
gotta
Instagram for
do
3
allegedly.
years.
We only have like we got like 6 minutes. We got less than that. We got 5 minutes right now. So
probably
Mo,
got time for
we
like
don't
2
know if
stories,
this is
1
the
story.
truth. We don't know if this is factual, but we know this is alleged with Sexy Mo. Yeah. Golly,
Well,
that jab
well,
was that
Leah's
is
still getting
hilarious.
love. Leah comments still coming
Leah's
in.
still
Leah's
getting
still getting the love. I
Oh
appreciate
my
that.
dude. Oh
I gotta
my
go get a
God.
new deck this weekend. I'm gonna get a new deck.
Look, that's all she has to do is get a new deck to tell what's going to be in the
Yeah.
future. That's oh my God.
That
She's
the
not even
cards
supposed
are
to say
leaving
that.
her.
She's not supposed to say that. I'm scared Mike gonna ask me about Spanky, aka J. Oh no, I'm not asking. No, when you're a family member, don't worry about it. I don't get into all that.
And trust and believe, we've known Jay Black for quite some time. I think that I know enough. I don't need to know everything about Jay Black.
I don't need
So we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's my sister.
I don't
You
need
been
to know
rocking.
everything.
You rocking with the show. If you want to come on, inbox me. I get you. Get on. It don't really matter.
Yeah, don't be scared. Come on.
Yeah, don't be scared at all. Cause I promise you, I'm gonna like you more than your brother. I promise you, I'm gonna agree with you. I have the one with the animal. No, okay, stop. Okay, go ahead,
Kathy,
Mo.
it's your birthday, Kathy. Yes, inbox me, Kathy. Let me get the email. It's your birthday. You should come on tomorrow, Kathy.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you should come on, Kathy.
Kathy, you've been a day 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should
Day
come
1.
on, Kathy. You be talking slick. You should get your square, Kathy.
It is your birthday. It's your birthday.
Yeah, let's celebrate your birthday tomorrow, Kathy.
In a square. Just don't let him talk about putting it in the butt. All right.
Go ahead, Kathy. Lubrication, Kathy.
That's not a real birthday
Lubrication,
present.
lubrication.
That's not a real birthday present.
All right, give us a story, Mo. All we need is really one good story. Then we
So
out.
yesterday I told you, Michael Shawn, that Tyga, he got arrested and he got let out on $50,000 bail bonds. Well, his ex-girlfriend is speaking out and basically saying, hey, the public, unfortunately saw some unreleased false narratives of me. This is not who I really am. And she's trying to explain away why she went to TMZ. She's trying to say that somebody basically came in and planted this narrative into TMZ's lap. And so she says she felt like she had to come forth and tell her truth, and that's why she exposed him. But she said her intent was never to expose Tyga for this whole domestic violence.
That's crazy. I just while you saying it, I almost choked her myself. No, I'm playing.
No.
But she still doesn't explain why she came. We don't condone domestic violence on the Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend show. But no, she still hasn't explained away, Michael Shawn, why she went to his house drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning.
We know why.
On the door.
We know why. We know why.
Allegedly.
You wanted some vitamin D, and then something happened. Because when somebody's drunk, all it takes is the wrong sentence, the wrong word to switch horniness into argumentness, which is not a word. It just takes one thing. All he had to do was say, "Where you been?" I've been where I've been. I've been. Why you at? This is why I left you to begin with, Tyga. This is why we never worked out. Mind you, she already had her pants off. She's like, "This is why we never worked out.
Allegedly.
This is why." Next thing you know, she throwing stuff at him.
Well, clearly this isn't going anywhere, and to have a felony domestic violence charge against you is serious. And he posted the $50K bail yesterday, so he was able to get out on Tuesday. But this is not over, and hopefully, there were no witnesses. Number one, so it's basically his word against hers. But because they saw visible signs of damage to her face, abuse, they had to take him in.
Action said, we don't know if it's true, but allegedly Leah got a new side hustle. Leah ain't got no damn new side hustle unless you buy a badge.
New
segment.
And speaking of new segments, Michael Shawn, the whole Ask Mo segment that we're developing here. People are actually coming into my DM and starting to ask me questions. and I fell off of IG.
With the degrees and
So
X-Mo
I think I'll take that serious, but I do need a name for it. So I think that your T.O.L commenting team, they've named themselves the T.O.L Legends. What is it? The legendary comment. I've seen like 3 different names floating around there. Maybe they can help me with that segment as well.
Everybody answering questions now. Jesus Christ. Everybody Leah's doing therapy. Leah's doing tarot cards. Like, Jesus. I'm giving sex advice from here on out. Put it in the butt.
Don't forget, get a vasectomy.
And get a vasectomy.
T.O.L
talkers.
It's so many T's. T.O.L talkers. I don't know. Or Legacy Squad. I don't know. Legacy Squad. I don't know about the Legacy Squad.
T.O.L
Squad.
How about just T.O.L Squad?
How about T.O.Ls? I don't
know. Gang.
My mom just went on IG Live and said, "I think I'm gonna get a square." You're not, Mom. We're not getting a square.
Tomorrow,
no,
Mr. Darno.
not tomorrow. No.
Yes.
No, we're not.
All right, it's official. Mike's mom will be joining the show.
No, she's not. No. We have to
some baby pictures and
we have to show prep before my mom does a square. We have to show prep. I have to have a conversation.
All
with
I
my
need
mom.
is the email, Mr. Darno.
She doesn't have an email. My mom doesn't have an email.
We're transparent on the show. I think
she does not have an email. She does not have an email.
She can use a cell phone.
And that IG Live, I actually is through another person. That's not even her. So okay, all right. So what? You got one more? You know what?
It's time. It's time.
That's
why I shut it down. One story, one and done.
All right, we're good. This has been great, y'all. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow. This is hilarious, y'all. Y'all exhausted.
Leah, you got time for one more card for Tam, Leah? You got time? No. I guess we gotta go. You
got a card for Tam.
Just one card. What? You gotta feel it. You gotta feel the vibe first, and then
you ain't gotta feel shit.
All right.
I do have to feel the vibe, Tam.
All right, we'll just wait.
No,
pull a card. Pull a card. Go ahead.
No, we gotta wait.
I have to go.
She gotta go. Okay.
Oh, you gotta go now. You gotta go. So why didn't you pull a card to let us know that you had a time limit? Like,
because Tam, you're gonna have a special card. I'm gonna have it. I will have your card tomorrow, Tam. I promise.
She putting your card to the side.
No, that's a special one. That's a special one.
Oh my God, we're done.
I will have it tomorrow. I promise.
All right. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. Enjoy every minute and every second.
It won't. No.
Yeah, and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. Leah will have a card that's positive no matter what is going on in your life.
Even my tea is positive. It says people who love are happy.
Exactly. You fight for everything else. Fight for your happiness. Never let somebody steal that. All right, man. It's Michael Shawn the Takeover. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. on the East Coast, and it's just early on the West Coast. I'm not doing all that math. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Takeover Legends. Yeah, y'all.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low.